Another healthy food.
A tasteless vegetable. going up against king cake.
You haven't had fried cauliflower?
I was going to say, Chuck, you strike me as somebody who's never had cauliflower buffalo wings before.
I've not had those. I've had cauliflower mashed, not mashed potatoes, but mashed as though they were potatoes, and that's not bad. Cauliflower's okay.
It's important.
I was making a joke.
Yeah.
I wasn't attacking. I was not attacking.
I don't think big cauliflower is coming for you.
Cauliflower's going to be pissed at him. I was just kidding.
Big cauliflower.
Big cauliflower's all over me.
He's just offended cauliflower.
I know. All the cauliflower eaters out there coming for me.
With all due respect.
Yeah, with all my respect. Every ounce I have. I'm good with cauliflower.
Tasteless vegetable. Respectfully.
Well, you put a little ranch dressing on it, it's not bad.
I'm not sure I've ever heard you apologize for a take before, quite like that.
Well, I realized very quickly. There was like, I could see all the health food freaks coming after me.
Oh, golly, man.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
My favorite's when we're going to break, and we're not there yet, but I'm talking, and Chuck knows we're going to break, and he just disengages, sits back from his mic, takes his headset off, and I'm still talking.
Yeah, I need to stop doing that.
And he's on his phone.
That's not true. That is not true.
Like, I know you're I know you're about to land this plane, and I didn't care about your point to begin with, but I wish you to hurry up.
Hey, listen.
I'm indicative of the entire audience right now, Bo. Shut up.
I got to quit doing that.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night, let y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
I'm in my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "What's heard on the Chuck and Bo show?"
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still having sleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
I got to admit, I'm a little bit out of sorts this morning. I was trying to stay up late, watch the end of the baseball game, and you got the McDonald's basketball game going on too. And I'm going back and forth trying to stay awake and dozed off, and then whack. That guy from Missouri State hits the home run, and they win the game, and that's the last thing that I can remember. It was one of those nights.
It's a terrible way to fall asleep.
Well, I know.
What'd you wake up thinking? What was the first thought when you woke up? I mean, if you don't mind sharing.
Well, every day it's like, what was I thinking? And once we get past that, I think I did check to see how the game kind of ended. I did know the guy won the game with a home run. I did know that. And I stayed awake long enough to watch J.J. Andrews and Jordan Smith Jr. really tear it up in the first half of the McDonald's game. I was kind of in and out second half. But, man, those guys are good now. Those guys are good. Jordan Smith Jr. is not the perimeter shooter that Acuff was or is, but, man, can he finish around the basket with either hand. It was really fun to watch. He's good.
I'm going to take your word for it.
He's good.
I didn't get to see much of it. So I'm going to rely
on you
today.
You got stuff going on, but I'm just saying he's good. Don't worry. Do not worry.
Yeah.
Now, they may have to find somebody who can shoot from outside the way Acuff did. That may take another guy.
Yeah.
But in terms of finishing at the rim, this guy can do it.
Yeah, we'll be interested to see.
And he can play defense.
Who all they get to join these guys, But we are kind of paying a little bit more of attention now because we knew Acuff and Thomas were good, but we didn't know it was going to be like this with Acuff. And that really sets a tone around here that I don't know we've dealt with a lot the last couple of decades, where when you bring in a really talented freshman or three freshmen and two of them playing in the McDonald's All-American game last night and getting interviewed on TV because they're that good. You say to yourself, well, they're going to be as good as the last guy because the last guy, that's not even fair as a comparison. National Player of the Year finalist, All-American, SEC Player of the Year, SEC Freshman of the Year. We're just not really used to that bar.
You know, I was singing last night when I was watching the game. We've had players play in the McDonald's All-Star game before, but not guys who figured as prominently as those guys did last night. And I'm sure someone will correct me. They'll go back and look at an old box score and say, well, so-and-so had a good game. But generally speaking, the players that we've had play in these All-Star games are not the prominent players. And those guys last night were. And, you know, we've heard about J.J. Andrews. Lots of people in Arkansas have heard about J.J. Andrews, but they've not had occasion to go watch him play. They've just heard about him. Maybe for a lot of those people, it was the first time they'd had a chance to watch him last night. That guy can play now. I mean, he can play, and he will be a factor. I was excited watching him last night. I expected Jordan Smith Jr. to be great just by reputation. I've not watched him any more than most Razorback fans have. But I expected him to be good. It wasn't that I didn't expect J.J. Andrews to be good. He was just better than I thought he'd be. Just more fluid. Just everything about his game was really fun to watch.
Did you have a big arch while you watched the game?
I did not have a big arch. I passed.
Anybody else? Anybody have a big arch?
Bart?
No.
Edward?
No.
No.
Riley?
I didn't watch
No?
the game.
I had 2 of them.
Wow.
I don't believe that.
Well, you worked up a big appetite.
I don't know if
you
you
were
did
moving
this morning,
yesterday.
if you did.
You were moving yesterday. You know?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe it?
No.
Good.
I don't believe
That was my first attempt at the April Fools. I didn't have any.
Well, Bo, I've known you for a long time, and I've never known you to be a guy who just goes to McDonald's.
Don't you remember the time, 12 years ago
The one time.
when Bart acknowledged that he had never had a Big Mac? That was you, right?
That was me.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
He never had a Big Mac in his existence, ever. And we had him eat one on the air.
It was a whole thing. Went to the
2
drive-thru
all
on
beef
the
patties,
phone.
the special sauce,
Yeah.
Lettuce,
lettuce,
pickles,
cheese, pickles, onions,
uh,
sesame seed bun, the
yeah.
whole deal. Huh?
What do you remember about it?
I remember it being mid.
Have you had another one?
No, I have
Not in
not.
12 years. He hasn't had- So he went his whole life
No.
and was like, yep, it's
I'll
not
be
changing
fine.
anything for me.
I'll be fine without one.
I may do that with the big arch.
A quarter pounder with cheese is fine.
Just
Like,
for the
like
record,
that's
I've
fine.
had several Big Macs
Yeah,
over the
me
course of my
too.
life, and
Me
I don't
too.
feel like it's like hindered me.
No.
I'm
No,
quite-
I'm not saying it would.
but
I
they are like for some it's an
fine.
acquired taste.
It's fine.
For some it is.
I don't need the
I
acquisition for me has always been there. I enjoy it.
When the quarter pounder with cheese came along, though, a lot of people got away.
That's
from
where
the
I
Big
go.
Mac.
I
A
go.
lot of people
Yeah,
get.
QPC.
Yeah.
See, I'm not that guy. I'm not the
I like
quarter
a
pounder
quarter
with
pounder
cheese.
with
I'll
cheese.
take a Big
I
Mac
am.
over
What about
that
a double?
every time.
What about a double quarter pounder with cheese?
No.
Nah, that's too
but
much.
I think the big arch is the double.
Why don't
the
they call it
quarter
a
pounder.
half pounder?
I mean, you'd have to talk to the scientists there at McDonald's.
Half pounder
in
with
the
cheese.
lab.
Scientists in the lab is
you'd
probably
have
the
to-
right way to
the
put it.
preservative experts.
You have to go to the lab. That might kill you. I mean, look, there's a fine line between what's being created that is addictive. All the McDonald's food was basically created out of addictive things to make you want more of it.
Right.
You can read about
It's like chips.
it. And
Like most things.
like
everything
we
in the world.
have a specific
Yeah.
recipe that's
everything's secular.
it's like fast food crack, and
Right.
that's the way it was designed, and ingenious, really. And I think they probably figured if they put too much of it together, then that might leave too many people just dead in the drive-through.
Wow.
And so
I think you're right.
Yeah, I
That'd be-
I don't think you're incorrect.
Just why aren't they pulling forward?
The burger was too.
And yet, we mock, and yet drive by any McDonald's
Oh, they're
and
everywhere.
look at the double, the double line
I'm
that's
not
wrapped
taking- I'm
around the
not taking
building.
any shots at McDonald's,
Me,
like
yeah.
at all. Like it's an American institution.
You can't take any shots.
The
Because,
world is full of McDonald's people,
Yes.
Bart.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
There's a
that's
lot
what
more
I'm saying.
McDonald's people
That's
out
what I'm
there.
saying. I have no problem with that.
Me either, and it's everywhere.
It's an institution.
They're everywhere. You can always count on a road trip.
You're
could say,
always going to be able to
When
find
you know what
McDonald's.
you're getting, you
Yeah.
know what, and it,
Right,
look,
right,
it's not
right.
gourmet food, and you're not going to have to
exactly
like
what you're
fight the health food freaks off when you're standing in line. but you know what you're getting. Yeah, you know what you're getting. And
They have a
sometimes
standard, and
when
they
you're on
meet
the
it.
road, that's valuable.
I agree.
They have a standard, they meet it, and there's something to be said for that.
Hey, I would argue that
play on
sometimes it
words
is
there.
gourmet food. I would argue that sometimes a Big Mac is like,
Hey,
that's
when-
gourmet, man.
hey,
I'll take it.
When
Like,
you're hungry, it's
yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's the if you made me pick a meal, like, hey, you could have anything. Like if I was dying tomorrow, if I'm going to the electric chair, I'm probably gonna have a Big Mac.
Are you
No.
serious?
Not a chance.
Tell me
way.
something that's better.
A steak from Roost Chris.
Yeah, but you can grill a great steak anytime. You can go eat a
No.
great steak anytime. I mean, you really can.
You don't go to the electric chair
You
every day. You just don't. I mean, it calls for a Big Mac. I mean, it really does.
I mean, what a way to go out. What a way to go out.
At some point during the day, that's understandable. I don't know if it's the last thing you eat, but at some point during the day.
If you know that you're being executed tomorrow, why not clog some arteries?
That's right.
Just
That's right.
maybe it's less painful. Just bang.
This is what happens when you don't sleep. This is it. You just start talking about random stuff.
Well, I mean, I think it's a great topic.
It
But
is a good
Anytime
topic.
you're on a road trip and you've got 3 or 4 people in the car, maybe even 2, so here's what's coming up to eat, like we on the next few exits. And you always start with there's McDonald's, and then you go find whatever else is on there because you know there will be that.
That's right.
That's what I'm.
It's
saying.
an institution.
Right. It's Coca-Cola. It's Walmart. It's McDonald's. These are the American
It's
institutions.
what makes America
I'll give you-
America.
Yeah.
Somebody play the national anthem. Somebody play it. Take your hats off.
Find the anthem.
Somebody go to McDonald's.
Lights off.
Make
Somebody
sure-
go to McDonald's and get us some
Yes,
breakfast.
and make sure it's Carl Lewis. Play that national anthem, if you wouldn't mind. 6:12. We're just getting started. Good morning.
Just so you know, and we've talked about this from day one on the show, nobody's safe in here.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oakland is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oakland Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Are you looking for tough, reliable equipment from people you can trust? WT Equipment is your local family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And yep, they're big-time hog fans too. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, Steel, and more. They carry the brands you know and trust to get the job done. Whether it's equipment or implements, WT Equipment has the tools you need, including a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment today. Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you don't know who you are, don't know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters. All right, it's officially tax season, and your local H&R Block is ready to knock it out with you. You can just walk in or grab an appointment, and you're getting 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. That's real people right here in your neighborhood, helping you get it done the right way. Not just now, but year-round. H&R Block. Walk in or book an appointment today. There's never a good deal good enough with a bad person. Still a bad deal.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you? Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamworkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by teamwork. All right, it's officially tax season, and your local H&R Block is ready to knock it out with you. You can just walk in or grab an appointment, and you're getting 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. That's real people right here in your neighborhood, helping you get it done the right way. Not just now, but year-round. H&R Block. Walk in or book an appointment today.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
For over 25 years, Pro Land Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, their team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you, your realtor, and your loan officer every step of the way. They're independently owned, so the only priority is you. Their relationships with national underwriters allow them to say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com and get a quote today. The Chuck and Bo Show on demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show. Call the flipping show and have a conversation. Like, call the show, bring up a point, let's discuss it if you want to. But I don't think you have the guts to.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
We just spent the break talking about our affection for McDonald's. We have affection for McDonald's in here.
It's a guilty pleasure. Nobody says, hey, I sat in line at McDonald's for 20 minutes waiting on a Big Mac, but we all do it.
They actually, people, at 2 a.m. will tell you that. They will say that when they're doing the forensic accounting of their evening from the night before, they might let you know that they did that. But I find McDonald's quite
I've been there
quite
a time
delightful.
or two. I've
Quite
been there a
delightful.
time or two.
There are times when it's like, oh, that's not today. But there are other times when you're like, oh, today.
Now I will say this: I don't like explore their menu. I like they got a big menu now, and I don't need all that.
Do you have the app?
No, I do not have the app.
What's your deal with the day?
No, I do not have the app. But they do have a lot of stuff on there that it's like I'm not really interested in that. But if you got a Big Mac, I'll take one.
I got the app when I was taking the kids to school. Like when
you gotta have the
Ty
app.
was growing up and Lennox
No, you don't.
was a little bit younger.
You get cheaper prices. You get like
you
discounts
get deals
and stuff.
So this is what I'm gonna tell you.
I'm
Chuck.
not thinking price.
Well, I was just going to share this with you. I was just going to share it, and it's breakfast related.
But
I'm
I'm listening.
when they were in grade school, and I would take them to school in the morning, before we were doing a show like this in the morning, I got the app because I realized that you could get like, the McGriddle. I think my kids, and this is, I may not be asked to ever, be involved with anything with kids again after I say this. I think they ate, about 10,000 McGriddles growing up.
And look how they turned out.
Yeah.
Look at, they're fine.
Yeah, Ty looks like he's a great athlete. Lennox is a good athlete. They're both great athletes. I mean, McGriddles. I mean, like 3 days a week for years. And so I had to get
They're kids. They can eat anything.
I had to get the app because it would save me a lot of money. In the mornings, you want to pay like $1 or $2 for that McGriddle. It was like every other day it was a deal on the app.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, that's why you get the app.
All right.
But I haven't used it since.
When I start going to McDonald's for breakfast,
if I go to McDonald's, on not so many occasions now, and I get up there and I'm like, oh yeah, the app. And by the time I try to figure it out, it's like it's my turn to order, and it's just no, I'm not going to use the app today. I would love to, but I can't get there.
Hi, are you using the McDonald's app today?
No.
And then you bark out the code. Does that still happen? Where you bark out the code?
I don't think
I'm 6523 today.
No.
You get some free French fries. One day,
I'll take some free fries.
Have you ever had the soft serve cone?
Yes.
Yes.
So I was at lunch with, I think it was
I
Sean.
think everybody in America has.
Sean DeWitt, who used to work here, and now he's a COO at a major company, which is what happens to people that leave here. Bart has stayed. And
Tough.
and we went.
tough.
Sean and I went to lunch, and he's like, "You know what sounds great? One of those soft serve cones from McDonald's." I'm like, "I haven't had one of those in forever." It was so good. We stopped at the next McDonald's and had another one on the way back from lunch. I had two.
Some people
So
binge
good.
on McDonald's, get it all in one day.
Yes.
You know, get
Hey,
it all.
a good McFlurry is solid too. Like let's not act like it's not.
By the way, we're doing fast food talk all day today. If 877-377-6963,
here.
that's all we're doing.
And share your opinions on the
Tired of-
Filet-O-Fish.
Tired of sports. I miss the Filet-O-Fish because that was a go-to
It's
for me.
still there.
I know. It was a go-to for me when I was younger.
Me
it
too.
really was.
Me too.
But I don't know. I outgrew it. I don't know what happened. But I don't ever get the Filet-O-Fish
Well, you
anymore.
develop taste buds.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Actually, it's pretty good. I mean, I can taste one now. And they were, it was always a go-to. And
Would you have one now if you could? Like,
Yes.
Like if would we order
if you
off
walked
the
in right
lunch
now
menu
with
now?
a bag of Filet-O-Fish sandwiches, I would have at least one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
You know what? I would too.
I don't want them too hot and burn your mouth. But
And I don't like things like that, but I like theirs.
Well, again, it goes back to
The scientist.
Before there were algorithms, there was McDonald's that was like fixing the food in a way that you didn't even understand they were fixing it to make you want more.
That's what the scientist.
And
the lab coats.
we've advanced algorithm now.
Yeah. It's your biorhythms. They want,
Bio,
they
well,
want more.
we passed through biorhythms, got to algorithms.
What else do you like from? What are your favorite fat? Let's go French fries. All right, what kind of fries do you like, Chuck? You dip a fry in a Frosty?
No, I don't do that.
See, that's another delicacy.
Wendy's
of
fries
life.
are
It's just-
okay, but generally I like just what I would call a normal French fry. Doesn't have to be like crinkly cut or like
super
thick.
skinny
Nah.
or big. Just
just a regular.
You want a
French
regular
fry.
French
Just
fry.
a regular old fry.
How do you? But you want it crispy or just how do you like it? Obviously,
I
you
don't
like
want it
them hot.
burned.
You want them hot.
Yeah.
You want it burnt.
No, I don't want to
Oh,
burn.
okay.
I mean, I want them just done. Done.
I don't like
put some
floppy
salt on it.
fries. I don't like floppy bacon, and I don't like floppy fries. I'm more of a crunch kind of crisp person.
Well, I mean,
where are you going to get fries then? Like, where's your?
Do you say
Hugo's.
like I want extra crispy fries?
Yeah, I'll ask
Is
for
that
that
what
at
you
Hugo's.
say? I know we're talking fast food.
Well,
Hugo's not fast food.
Okay, sorry. I apologize. Let me. I think McDonald's. I sincerely apologize.
Strike it from the record.
Wow.
I think Chick-fil-A waffle fries are great.
Yes.
I think McDonald's fries are great if they're hot.
Yes.
If you go through, you're in a random town and you're like, please, dear Lord, don't allow the fries to be old. Can we just have some fresh fries? I'll even pull up and wait for a minute if we can just have fresh fries. I mean, the difference is astounding.
I won't do that.
The difference is you won't wait or you won't pray about it.
I'm not waiting.
You just keep moving.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 minute for a great meal.
I'm not a big French fry guy because I think most places the fries aren't all that great. Just to be honest.
If you want a really good processed onion ring, Sonic.
Yeah, they do have good onion rings. You're right.
Yeah.
And I like a good tater tot every now and then. But
Sonic has the best tots.
yeah,
There again, if it's not,
it's got to be
needs
done right.
A little
Right,
crispy.
right.
No, that's exactly
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's exactly
Big
right.
difference. Yes, Edward.
I would like to throw Raising Cane's fries into the mix here.
They're solid.
Always good.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Solid.
crinkle cut, but I've never had like a soggy fry there. They're
Yeah.
always hot and crisp. Always.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's true.
Now I do like Brahms fries too, the crinkle cut fries, but they're sometimes you get a soggy batch and that's not good.
I feel obligated at this point to say I really enjoy some Slim Chickens fries.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
Slims,
they
but
are great fries.
that's I feel like I have to hide with that opinion
Why?
because every time I say I like Slims, that's my favorite chicken
Yeah.
place. I get crucified.
By
The,
who?
the Cane's people, the Chick-fil-A
Oh, the
people,
cane snob.
the Chick-fil-A people.
there are
Everyone
Cane's
says,
people.
"Oh, you got to get Slims when it's fresh." Every time I go to Slims, it's fresh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it's
don't know what
good.
you're talking about.
Yeah. So That's all I got.
Do they have a Cane's in Dubai?
I don't know.
Well, they got a Slim Chickens there.
That's all you
Started
need.
right-
That's
Slim-
all you need to know.
Slim Chicken started right up here,
That's right.
right down the street from our office.
How
These
could you
people
not- how
from
could it not be your
Louisiana come
favorite?
in and start a cult and people that that's what he said. They're like cult like Cane's people. I mean, like it. They
I
can-
said nothing about a cult.
I don't think Colt was
David Koresh, founder of.
What did you say?
the Kane snobs.
You called them snobs. That were called them.
I just said the Cane's people will crucify me.
When you say the Cane's,
now what exactly do you mean by Cane's people?
That's a cult.
The people who like Cane's and Chick-fil-A.
That's a cult. That's the same thing.
All right.
That's what you
I'm
said.
with
Fans, Chick-fil-A fans.
Cult doesn't mean you have to drink Kool-Aid
Like the
and die.
groundhog
It just
people.
means that you got
You got to live on a commune. That's all it means.
I mean, what does cult mean? Can you look it up? Can you read me the definition?
The actual
Yeah.
definition.
Yeah, let's
of
just see
cult?
if I'm on point here.
Uh,
And if I'm not, that's fine. I'm still going to call them.
a relatively small group of people having beliefs or practices, especially relating to religion, that are regarded by others as strange or sinister or as imposing excessive control over members.
That's exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah,
That's
all right.
exactly what you were
I'm
saying.
in on
well, small group of people, maybe. It's a large group.
It's a small group of people that Edward knows that give him a hard time. That he thinks
Everywhere
Cane's
I go.
is great. It's better than Cane's. And just so you know, you're Arkansas versus LSU there.
I think they're all good, just to be honest. I mean,
Well, I do too.
a good chicken finger, a good chicken tender. I
Also,
mean,
give
pick
me
your
all-
store.
Let's put
Pick
some
your
respect
store.
on
I'll take them
Popeye's
all.
name too.
No,
Like,
no thanks.
Popeyes is outstanding.
No, thank you.
Chuck, how do you feel about Popeyes?
I'm okay with it.
Popeyes is great.
It upsets
That
my
biscuit-
stomach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That biscuit is.
Let's talk about the curly fries
That changes everything.
at Arby's. How about the curly fries at Arby's?
There we
Those are
go.
good.
There we go.
Those are good. Yeah, I like those.
Burger
I'm
King.
fine.
How's
No.
Burger King?
I
No,
gotta-
I haven't been to
I gotta
Burger
be
King
honest,
in a while.
Yeah, I haven't been to Burger
I haven't
King.
Burger
I think
King in
since
a long
college.
time.
What
They
happened?
used to have one in the Union on campus.
What happened to them?
Bad marketing.
Yeah.
They just kind of gone.
Well, I think
Did you
I
see
think
the
Burger
the new
It's when the
marketing?
Burger King guy came to life.
Yeah. I
That's
think
when they jumped the shark,
creeped
man.
people out.
It did.
The
They had
Burger
the
King.
creepy Burger King guy. It was a bad marketing campaign, and poof, they're gone.
and now they're closing up
That's
shop.
right.
Well, they had the
Scared the
Whopper
children.
song a
Bang.
few years ago.
They're outta
They
here.
came back for a
Yeah,
minute.
that bothered me
Whopper,
too.
Whopper.
Yeah, that
whatever.
that was awful.
Whopper.
When did I see those commercials?
Super Bowl.
recently?
It was a Super
Was
Bowl
it the
thing
Super Bowl?
a couple years ago.
Well, recently, no. There's commercials where there's a new CEO of Burger King, and he's apologizing to people and saying we're back to our standard. It's
I've
like
never
is that
seen that.
it's like the.
I haven't seen that either.
It's it's a new campaign they have out about. I'm trying to remember what they say, but it's we're doing it right now. There's a phrase they have about it being for you or
We're
something.
listening and we're working.
Oh, wow.
There's a saying.
That's
on
a,
it.
that,
We're-
that's a winning
We're
phrase.
listening and we're working.
We're working on it.
This is just the beginning because there's a new king and it's you.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it. That's perfect.
I don't think
That's
that's gonna work.
perfect.
Two thumbs down.
There's a new king, and it's you,
Two
Chuck.
thumbs. They paid millions of dollars for somebody to come up with that, by the way.
There's a new king, and it's you.
Have you ever eaten a Whopper in your
Burger
car by
King.
yourself? We want you back. I mean, that's the whole deal.
I got it.
Go get the guy that orders the Whopper, eats it in his car by himself. That's the heart and soul of Burger King.
And then
we want you back.
And then smokes a cigarette
That's right.
in his car
That's
by
right.
himself.
With the windows down. We want you back.
No, with the windows
With the
open.
windows a half
Burger,
up.
Burger King. Yep, we're still here.
That's right. Know your audience and give them what they want. That's their problem. They're trying to be all things to all people. Know your
Start
people.
handing out the crowns again
Well, I don't know about that.
All right.
to the children.
This was a good segment for,
Yeah.
for somebody.
Yeah, well.
That's our 5-star review. Fries, onion rings, and there's a new king, and it's you. Derek, you're on the Chuck and Bo Show. Good morning.
How about them hogs, gentlemen?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too.
Choose the power of personal for security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark, and members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages, a big pool, and a snack and beverage bar, tennis and pickleball courts, and they can even book you an exclusive fly fishing trip. There's no initiation fee, and for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. It's Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. It's home away from home. Chuck has thoughts.
I want to have some coffee and let you guys roll for a while. This is going to be good.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
So Bart was taking a little bit of a break from fixing, technical things while you're on the road. And meaning you're not here and you don't have anything to fix. And it was going well until I had an email issue with my inbox.
Yeah.
And, I'm getting texts like, oh, your inbox is full. And I mean, even the media list, I'm getting like listserv emails. Hey, we're having a problem, like from the University of Arkansas. We're having a problem with your email. And so, I did what anybody would do. Yeah, I spent about 10 seconds thinking about it. And I said, hey, Bart, I got a problem. And Bart obviously jumped right on it, but it's pissed him off. I mean, he's angry.
I am angry.
He's upset.
Very upset.
This is a whole different Chevy of Fayetteville situation room situation.
What happened, Bart?
Well, I've successfully identified the problem, but because like Microsoft is and Windows systems are frankly the worst. There appears to be no way to fix the problem, and instead you just get looped into here's how to fix this, and then you click on something and it's like, well, here's how to fix this, and then you click on it's just a circle. Like, I can't get to how to actually fix the thing. Instead, it's just like, here's a help article. Oh, by the way, would you like Copilot to help you with this? No, I don't want your stupid AI helping with this. I just want to fix the problem.
Well, what if you turned it over to AI?
It might my computer might explode.
Oaklawn and Hot Springs is where excitement, luxury, and nonstop action come together, all in one unforgettable destination. The Oaklawn Casino Resort features a 24/7 smoke-free casino with more than 1,500 slot machines, plus blackjack, craps, roulette, along with great dining, live entertainment, and energy that goes all night. When it comes time to relax, check into the luxury hotel, enjoy award-winning restaurants like the Bugler, and unwind at the Astral Spa, Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa. And it's the perfect escape with Hot Springs National Park and beautiful scenic lakes just minutes away. And for sports fans, Oaklawn Sportsbook keeps the action going year-round. Bet on football, basketball, baseball, golf, and more. Even international sports with easy deposits and withdrawals, all through America's best sports betting app. Oaklawn is your Hot Springs escape. Plan your visit today at oaklawn.com.
When you're looking for tough, reliable equipment for people you trust, WT Equipment delivers. WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas, and they've built their reputation by carrying the brands you know and depend on. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, and Steel, they have the equipment and implements to get the job done right. Whether you're tackling a big job or everyday work, WT Equipment offers a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance, including compact track loaders, skid steers, excavators, and more. Their lots are packed and ready to move with special deals you don't want to miss. Bobcat is the industry leader, tough, reliable, and built to handle any job you throw at. Nobody does light construction or hay and forage better than WT Equipment. Backed by trusted service and support long after the sale. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment location today or log on to WTEquip.com. Tools you trust and people you know.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple. If you listen closely, you can actually hear society crumbling. If you listen closely,
You can.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
April Fool's Day, all day long. Don't fall for it.
Stay vigilant.
That's right. Stay
Stay
vigilant.
vigilant.
Is that
Don't let your guard down at any point today.
what's going to happen
You'll
today?
get got.
What will happen today? Yeah, we
You'll
already
get
have
got.
so let's talk about this real quick. April Fools has now turned in 2 every day with AI generated accounts and people out
I hadn't
there
thought about that, but
just
that's true.
just fake news. I mean, Chuck's died twice according to AI reports while doing the show. I don't know what else could happen on April Fool's Day. I don't really want to wish for it, but what is going to happen today? What do you think will happen today? You got any predictions? I mean,
A lot of people on the internet will fall for some news story that is actually not true.
again, that's happening every
Yeah, it
day.
happens every day.
Yeah, I know, but like
It's hard to be spectacular on April Fool's Day.
Anymore.
I mean, it is. I mean, you really got to go to the well if you're going to fool somebody.
Let's come up with something. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
So how about like a story like Chad Morris has returned to Clemson to be the offensive coordinator.
We've had stuff happen around here that I don't even think you would think would qualify for April Fool's Day. That's like real stuff.
Will
that's happened.
Wade returns to LSU
Yeah.
to be the head coach after
That's
being
right.
fired for cheating.
Bill Belichick introduced as the new head coach of the North Carolina football team.
Bill Belichick dating a girl
Jordan Hudson.
50 years older, younger than
Yeah.
him. These are all April Fool's jokes. But they're not. What can we I mean, seriously, what can you tell us today that we haven't heard before?
I'm sure there will be something.
I just don't know if if April Fool's has the excitement that it once carried. What do you think?
I think you're right, though. We get fooled every day. I mean, you have to be, as Bart says, you have to stay vigilant. And there's so much stuff out there that you just don't have any idea. Every story I read now, is that real? Now, part of it is because there's so much crazy stuff going on out there that is real. But, I mean, it really is.
That's part of it.
When you stop and think about it, there's a lot of crazy stuff
another
going
thing,
on
yeah.
out there that is real, that's not fiction. But, it's just hard to know.
I'm trying to think of some other Chad Morris, Will Wade, Bill Belichick story. Bobby Petrino
Yeah,
returns
you
to
gotta mention
Arkansas
that.
as the offensive coordinator.
Well, and now he's working for Belichick.
And now he's working for
I mean, who saw that coming?
Yeah. What other thing could we come up with that if it happened, it would be in that category?
Oh, John Calipari's going to coach the Razorbacks.
That's
You
another
know,
good one.
That way, if you'd come out and said that on April Fool's Day like 6-7 years ago, I mean, you wouldn't have fooled anybody because everybody would have known that wasn't true.
How about KJ Jackson as the SEC Player of the Year? Arkansas quarterback. What other things could happen that you'd be surprised by? We need another coach. Rick Pitino comes back to the SEC. Rick
back to
Pitino returns
Kentucky.
to Kentucky.
He replaces Mark Pope.
Yeah. How about that?
Hey, you know what? Kentucky fans would go for that right now.
Yeah, absolutely. They would. Patino just got a new contract. Did you see that? I don't know how old he is now. He's
He's going to be the second highest paid coach in the Big East behind Danny Hurley.
Okay.
With Pitino being at Louisville and then coming back to Kentucky, I mean, there's more because it could happen. I'm not saying it will, but actually, breaking news: Rick Pitino has agreed to come back to Kentucky. It's sports really delivers a lot of surprises off the field, sometimes as much as on it.
Because we're all crazy. I mean, fans are crazy. Doesn't matter if you're broke or if you're a billionaire. You're crazy about sports. I mean, we all
I thought
are.
you were just saying we were all crazy in general.
Well, there's a lot to that, yeah. But particularly people who love sports are nuts. We're nut jobs. I admit it.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's true. Why don't?
Yeah,
I mean, it is.
If you think about the whole fascination with it all, there's a lot to be said there. A lot of
And
fanatics.
it crosses all lines.
Bart's over there. He doesn't know what to
Yeah.
say about any of this.
You think I'm
Stay
crazy?
vigilant. Okay. Bart's so concerned about getting full today.
I'm not concerned about me getting
Yes, you
fooled.
are.
You're concerned about us getting
Yeah. I'm concerned about all the text messages that are going to pop off in our group text later today. Like, oh my God, did you see this? No, it's not real.
Edward, help us out here. Don't make this about us. This is about you. He's concerned about getting catfish today.
No.
Hold.
Whoa.
You are.
No.
You are paranoid.
Absolutely
you
not.
are so worried about it.
No, I don't get got. I don't get got on Twitter.
Bart's standard response is, that's not real.
Yeah.
That's not real.
No.
Well, that's
No.
that's a fake story.
Today-
That's not real.
There are times though I will see something and I'm like, well, there's no way that's real, and then sure enough,
It'll
it
be
actually
real.
is.
Today would
like
have been-
Will Wade. Going back to LSU.
It would be a good day. We should start this, and maybe we can come up with it today. Maybe you can come up with this here before we get off the air today, Bart. We'll do headlines, and we'll ask true or not. Are they
false?
true or false headlines? Here's what's in the news, and you just kind of
I don't know that you want to go there.
and you work in like 2 or 3 fake ones, and we got to figure out what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you come up with some fake news today?
Yeah.
Is it in your
this
DNA?
This is something
come
for
up,
you to do.
or is that Edward? Edward going to have to do that?
We'll
Are you
figure it
two
out.
down the middle to have any fake news? Like, could you fabricate a story? Is it even in your DNA?
I'm a
to be able to
newsman, Bo.
Have you? I got a question.
It's a journalistic art.
Actually, you know what? I have a question.
Capital J.
I have this is a serious question. In your life, have you ever told a lie?
Well, sure.
When?
I don't know. At times.
Like
when it's to his benefit.
in your adult life?
Like anybody else.
I don't know if you have it in you. This is a compliment, by the way.
Honest Bart.
I don't do it often because I don't see a need to.
But if it were to like get you out of prison or
just-
something like
you're-
that, maybe.
Well, that will end up biting you anyway if you do
So
that.
you're just gonna. Yeah, I did it.
Well, no.
You're
but-
gonna catch me anyhow. I sure did.
Bart's not only honest, he's brutally honest. He is
Yeah.
brutally honest.
So Bart's not just honest with you when he rips you. He's honest with
That's
himself.
right. That's right. Never tries to fool himself.
I call it like I see it, man.
Doug Schau's named the official of the year in college basketball.
Oh, they need a new committee to decide that.
That's in today's headlines. Real or not real?
It's definitely not real.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's at the Final Four. They
Yeah,
don't
he's
just
there.
pass
He's
those
there
out.
every year.
They don't just pass those out, Bart.
Yeah,
He's
well,
there every
Actually,
year.
they do.
No,
they do.
They are earned.
They
They
do.
are earned.
Then they
You
need to
earn
change the
the spot.
requirements. That you need to change
No.
the requirements because every game that I've watched Doug Schau's officiate this year has been a disaster in some way, shape, or form.
Maybe you have
So-
the wrong opinion.
No,
Never dawned on you, Bart, that
No.
maybe you're just wrong.
not on this.
Okay.
Not on this.
I mean,
right.
I mean, seriously, do we really know how to evaluate officials? Do
Yeah,
we really know?
if you're noticing them repeatedly throughout the game and they're inserting themselves into the game and they're making it about them, then yes.
But that's our view.
Then yes.
What I wonder is what Chuck's talking about, where these officials are evaluated by officials evaluating officials.
Like
their
for example-
analysis of this is where
Right.
What are
and
they?
those people are not good at their jobs, apparently.
Well, now hang on. Let me just draw an
or
analogy.
they have the wrong criteria.
There may be like an actor out there or an actress that you absolutely do not like. You still like them. You've never liked any of their work, never liked any of
There
their
are
music.
people like that.
And yet, they are critically acclaimed. They are technically sound. They're very good at what
Oh.
they do. You just don't like them.
Right, but I'll admit that they're good. I'll admit that they're good. Like I
But you
can't-
don't think Doug Schau's is good.
I can't stand Joaquin Phoenix. I don't really care for the movies that he's in.
Who?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh,
He's
okay.
won a couple of, at least one Oscar, maybe multiple.
Who?
How do you spell that?
He's a great actor, but he's a horrible person. Treats people terribly. I don't
Riley's
like
over
him.
there
Yeah.
with a big head
I
nod.
don't like him
Big
at all.
generational
But he's
thing going on
he's
here.
a damn good actor, and I recognize that.
Are you saying Doug Schau's is a bad actor?
Yes.
I thought you were about to say he's a good ref. You still don't like it.
No.
He's a good ref, but a
No.
bad actor.
No. I'm sure Doug's a fine guy. I'm sure he is. He's just not a good official.
I just think that officials evaluate officials differently than the rest of us do, and I don't think we know even where to begin on how to evaluate officials.
I think
we just
have a
have
pretty good
sweeping
idea.
opinions based on our own feelings.
I think we have.
But we're not using the criteria that officials.
What's your criteria?
Change the criteria.
What's your criteria? What's your criteria for Doug Shows?
Consistency throughout a game, right? Calling the game the same way throughout.
It's all subjective. It's all subjective.
Consistency's not subjective. Consistency is a very measurable thing.
It is in officials.
How do you spell Joaquin? I got to look that up.
Get your taxes done at H&R Block. They're just around every corner. 100%.
You hated him in Gladiator.
100% accuracy.
What?
A max refund guarantee. Joaquin Phoenix was not on the bingo card today, but even Joaquin Phoenix has to get his taxes done. You would think.
Well,
H&R Block. Find one near you. Make an appointment or just walk in.
Just so you know, and we've talked about this from day one on the show, nobody's safe in here.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
If you haven't tried a flight by Yingling, you're missing out on the great taste of Yingling that is a light beer. It's the next generation of light beer. Get it on draft, in the can, the new skinny cans, and now the new 16-ounce resealable twist-off aluminum bottle. Perfect for any occasion. It's just 95 calories, and you're still enjoying a Yingling. Take your beer game to new heights with Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer.
We talk a lot about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because our experience has been great. And Bo, you're going through it again right now.
For the second time. My son's a first-time home buyer. Him and his wife got a beautiful home. And for me, I just turned it over to them. They gave me a few things to sign, and it took all the work off my plate. And I just sit back and watch it happen.
That's what happens when you deal with a trained real estate professional. And that's what they are at Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
Arkansas fans know that some things are just timeless, like a spring afternoon at Baum Walker or the roar you only hear at Bud Walton. Our friends at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry believe your milestone should be just as enduring as the Razorback spirit. They've spent over 35 years helping fans celebrate their big moments right here in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're marking a graduation, an anniversary, or just a big Saturday in the SEC, let their teams help you find that perfect piece. This spring, go big, go bold, and go to Blakeman's in the heart of Pinnacle Hills.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we're going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more. TeamworkBuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. When it comes to sports and work, we all understand preparation, performance, and recovery. And that's exactly how the Sweat No Edge works. I'm in the program myself. I've told you about it before. It's designed for men who want to stay competitive as they age with hormone therapy for low testosterone, peptide therapy, metabolic testing, in-body scans, weight loss, and so much more. If you want to feel like you once did, get the free consultation. Log on to sweatnumcosmetic.com or just search the Sweat No Edge. This is not interesting. It's just interesting to us.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Paschal Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Paschal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopaschal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Paschal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under 30 grand. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you don't know who you are, don't know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple. You know, I did remind myself yesterday, nobody held a gun to your head and made you do this.
That's good self.
I had a little self-talk yesterday.
I didn't know you had those.
They're generally brief. Yeah, we don't get too deep, but every once in a while they do happen.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I've learned so much just off the air today, listening to Bart and Edward and Riley. I'm really out of touch. I mean, I really am.
With what?
With everything. I mean, everything. Everything they talk about, I have no idea what they're talking about. Movies, actors, I just have no clue. I'm not as plugged in as you.
I am not. I am not. In the break, Bart decided to list off all the Phoenix children.
I know. Every single one of those Phoenix kids.
Why?
They all got silly
And
names.
he proceeded to tell everyone in here why he doesn't like Joaquin Phoenix. And he used profane language.
He did. And it's like, well, look, actors touch your soul in a way others can. I mean, we all know that. But I don't know. It's like, it just seemed a little.
And you said, why don't you like him? And he said, well, he's just a
blank
hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
But you
why?
can't
Well,
say
he
that
just
on the
is.
air. What did you say whoa for? What's that?
Why did you overreact, Edward?
What was that?
Why did you overreact?
I'm just the peanuts guy, just like the reactor.
I'm
trying to stir the pot.
You freaked out. You said whoa. I just, said something I wasn't supposed to say.
I'm the live audience. I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
just trying to stir the pot.
Edward holds up the applause sign.
That's right.
Yeah, well, you
He's the
freaked me
focus
out.
group.
I need a
Edward's the
big
focus group.
plexiglass wall right
Freaked
here.
me
for
out. I'm
live
not as
audiences.
on guard as Bart is about April Fools. Bart is going to be telling everybody every segment, be vigilant.
Bart's gonna go home and turn off all of his devices right after the show. Getting like an aluminum foil blanket.
I mean, if I didn't have stuff to do today, my whole goal would be to get you fooled.
What was that show?
It was
that guy
in Better
did?
Call Saul. It was Saul's
Yeah,
brother.
that's right.
Saul's brother.
That's right.
He left his phone in
he
the
was
mailbox.
Total nut job.
That's gonna be Bart all
Yeah.
today.
We should have
Crazy.
Bart arrested today. We should try to get a cop to arrest Bart and just say, be vigilant. Like, sorry, man.
We should absolutely not do
Yeah,
that
that'd
under
be great.
any
Be
circumstances.
great. They give you some
Bart,
charges
you
you've
should
never heard
commit a
of.
crime today.
Yeah.
And just say April Fool's.
Yeah.
That's
It's all an April Fool's joke.
White collar crime.
No.
This is what happens
We're
when
not
the
gonna do
Arkansas
that.
baseball team loses. At
And you have to stay up
Missouri-
late.
I said
Watch it.
Mississippi.
You
Missouri
have to
State.
stay up late. It was so
Well,
late.
10 innings, 15, 14. I mean, how many home runs were hitting?
A lot.
Camden Kojo hit a grand slam. They put them up 14
I
to
thought
12.
that was going to be enough.
I did too. And then they hit a home run in the bottom of the ninth to tie it at 14. And then they hit a walk-off in the 10th.
Didn't they have a game with these guys like this? Was it last year or
Yeah.
the year before?
Yeah, and they're coming here.
Yeah, they
in
got to
April.
come here. Those guys on TV said that a lot last
They
night.
Bob.
Yeah. Hey, just for the record, April 21st.
Yeah.
Made an impression on me.
Yeah,
I can't name you another home date the rest of the way, but April 21st, Missouri State comes to town.
They're like, Bob Walker will be packed. It'll be rowdy. It'll be crazy. And I thought to myself, not if it keeps going like this. It won't be. It won't be what it could be or what it will be if they start winning some games.
They need to really get out of town, go to Auburn, circle the wagons, take on the world, man.
Starts on Thursday.
It starts tomorrow night.
By the way, outfielder Damian Ruiz will miss approximately 1 month with the left knee injury.
That's a bad deal.
Tough blow. 6:55. It's April Fool's Day. Good morning.
Haskell Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Paschal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopaschal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Haskell is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
With Arkansas baseball, softball, and basketball seasons in full swing, there's no better place to catch all the action than Walk-On Sports Bistro. With more than 60 TVs at every location, you won't miss a single play. Enjoy mouth-watering Louisiana favorites like Po' Boys and Gumbo, plus the best burgers, draft beers, and cocktails that keep fans coming back. It's incredible food and a game day atmosphere like none other. With 5 locations across Arkansas, it's Walk-On Sports Bistro. We live for this.
Hey folks, Chuck Barrett here, the voice of the Razorbacks. And if you're ready for freedom from glasses or contacts, there's only one name you need to know: McDonald Eye Associates. Whether it's LASIK, clear lens exchange, or advanced cataract surgery, they've got the solution to help you see your best, no matter your age. Doctors Betts and Mengarelli are the real deal, 2 of the most experienced surgeons anywhere. They've even taken care of my eyes, and now I'm seeing the basketball court crystal clear. I'm so glad I chose McDonald Eye, and you will be too.
Interviews, highlights, behind-the-scenes access, and so much more. Varsity Vibe is your go-to for high school athletics in Arkansas. Learn the stories of coaches and players in our Varsity Vibe podcast. See the biggest plays and the best performances highlighted on our social media platforms. And if newsletters are more your style, we've got that too. High school sports at your fingertips. Varsity Vibe, elevating the game.
Donuts, Red Bull, and lottery tickets. I mean, how could you want anything
Courtesy
more?
of the Chuck and Bo Show.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Arkansas fans know that some things are just timeless, like a spring afternoon at Baum Walker or the roar you only hear at Bud Walton. Our friends at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry believe your milestone should be just as enduring as the Razorback spirit. They've spent over 35 years helping fans celebrate their big moments right here in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're marking a graduation, an anniversary, or just a big Saturday in the SEC, let their teams help you find that perfect piece. This spring, go big, go bold, and go to Blakeman's in the heart of Pinnacle Hills.
We talk a lot about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because our experience has been great. And Bo, you're going through it again right now.
For the second time. My son's a first-time home buyer. Him and his wife got a beautiful home. And for me, I just turned it over to them. They gave me a few things to sign, and it took all the work off my plate. And I just sit back and watch it happen.
That's what happens when you deal with a trained real estate professional. And that's what they are at Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
At First Security Bank, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal because everyone's financial journey looks a little different. From managing day-to-day spending, running a small business, to helping your kids learn more smart money habits, or taking that big step toward buying a home. At First Security, you get the services you expect, the technology you need, and the real support of local people who live here, know the community, and take the time to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Life moves fast, and having a bank that moves with you makes a difference. Whether you prefer stopping by a branch, banking on the app, or picking up the phone to talk with someone who actually knows your name, First Security is there. They offer smart tools like mobile banking, bill pay, and mobile check deposit, along with thoughtful solutions like flex banking for kids, checking built for small businesses, and local mortgage lenders who guide you through the home buying process. Choose the power of personal. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Previously heard on the Chuck and Bo Show.
Kim Mulkey walks into your home wearing what she had on last night. You say, is this a game?
No. What would you do, Bart?
Bart leaves the room. She chases him.
God almighty.
Jason Bart around the
Making
house, dressed up
weird
like a cat.
tiger sound.
Yeah. What would you do, Bart?
I have a baseball bat. It would come into handy.
There's Kim Mulkey chasing Bart around.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And he's the one with the baseball bat.
No, there would be no chase. No. There would be no chase. There would be no chase.
Pinned up against the corner.
No.
If you're not for Kim Mulkey, maybe we can find somebody that is.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Pete Weber. Pete Weber, 14 years ago yesterday, won the 2012 U.S. Open of bowling and was very, very impressed with himself. Remember this?
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it.
It's the only time we paid attention to bowling.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Pete Weber.
Oh, yeah.
You think he'd be a
Power
good match
couple.
for Kim Mulkey?
Yes,
Power couple?
Power couple. Pete Weber, Kim Mulkey.
You got competition, Bart.
Yeah.
No, he's free. He's free to
I don't think I'm going to be able to get that image out of my mind all day. Kim Mulkey chasing Bart around the house. Oh, my God. That is brutal. Stomach turning.
The Chuck and Bo Show on demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
So you just searched what should the Chuck and Bo Show talk about today?
Yep.
I'm dead.
Number 2, Chuck Barrett's legacy after his passing.
Reflect on the late Chuck Barrett's impact on Arkansas sports broadcasting, especially poignant since his death earlier this month on February 2nd, 2025.
I'm going to take a minute to talk about my friend Chuck, who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Chuck had a big heart.
Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night. Love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
I'm in my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "What's heard on the Chuck and Bo Show?"
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still happy.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
April Fool's Day.
It is.
All day long.
All day.
Be vigilant. Stay vigilant, Bart.
That's right.
Bart's on guard.
He is on guard.
Do you treat April Fool's Day like you do kind of all the other holidays? Halloween,
No.
St. Patrick's Day.
No, this is not a day of celebration.
Valentine's Day.
This is the day to be paranoid, isn't it?
But what if that is a smokescreen that I was told? What if what I was told isn't correct?
Yes. What if? And in today's world, there's so much fake news that, and so many things that you can't believe are actually happening that it makes it tougher.
How do
than
you
ever.
fool somebody on April
Well,
Fool's
it's
Day
actually
anymore?
probably easier than ever if you think about it, because almost anything's believable now.
I guess that part's true.
I mean, if you woke up today and heard Tiger Woods went sliding down the road on the side of a, Range Rover, having run into the back of a pressure cleaner apparatus, would you believe it?
Wait,
I like to compete, so if I can go, I can go.
Tiger, by the way,
he's looking at his phone.
He
was passing a guy on a double yellow.
Hey,
he was passing a guy looking at his phone.
Yeah. Well, I think what happened is he wasn't paying attention, and he about rear-ended the guy and tried to swerve to miss him, and caught the. I think that's what happened.
Okay.
Tiger said Tuesday that he's stepping away for a period of time to seek treatment and focus on his health. He had an event coming up, some short course near Augusta that he designed that he was supposed to be at, I think, within the week. And then the Masters Champions dinner, he was planning on attending that. And what happened? I know, like, the whatever you want to call it, the scandal or whatever happened, the Thanksgiving night and the
tree and the driveway and all the
mad
affairs,
wife,
and
the whole deal.
all that stuff. I know that part. But what I'm really asking just for a moment is what happened with Tiger, like where it went from just dominating all these golf tournaments to, the health going south. And it's just been one thing after another since then. And I'm telling you, I watched him in that TGL event the other night. And besides the fact that he was sweating profusely in 65-degree air conditioning while everyone else seemed to be just fine, I couldn't stop watching him play golf. Like, even though it was on these, simulators, and they do a great job of making it about as real as you could. I mean, they're hitting off real grass and out of real rough and out of real sand traps and, the real undulated putting greens and surfaces. And it's, it's interesting. Or it was for me watching that. And I was like, man, this guy still got appeal. And he's still like,
he's a massive brand.
He's iconic. He really is iconic. And you're watching, I don't know what to do. Like, what happened? I mean, I know it's more of a
deep dive.
Yeah, it is. And then that HBO documentary that came out several years ago, there was a lot to that in terms of unpacking that. But he still has so much to give, I think if you like sports or you like
Tiger will be back. He's not done. First off, sports fans, and I'm one of them, we love a redemption story. We love a redemption story like we love nothing else. And there will be one here. He'll be back.
There was a time where I thought that we would never see Tiger on the senior tour. I thought that's just like for old people. And then 20 years went by. And then I realized like everybody that was that age 20 years ago is going to be this age now. And all those guys could still be maybe interesting to watch at times on the senior tour. Like I would love to see Tiger play golf on the senior tour if he can get back to just being him. But I don't know if you can when you've had 20-something surgeries.
I think that's the biggest thing with him. I mean, honestly, and he changed his body. I mean, he changed his body when he was young. When Tiger was a really young, bursting on the scene golfer,
lanky, smooth.
Yeah, I mean, flexible.
Yeah, bulked up.
Yeah,
Navy SEAL there for a minute.
He started hanging out with guys, with the real sports stars. I mean, if you want to take a deep dive, I mean, let's take one here. Tiger was dominated by his dad as a kid. I mean, you've seen all the stuff. All of a sudden, he's a big star. He's hanging out with athletes, and all these athletes are buffed out, and all these athletes are the stars, and all these athletes are the ones that have seemingly all the trappings of fame. Girls. Let me just say it. Girls. He's a young man. And that's the life that he wanted. And so he went out and got it. And he had enough money to go buy it. And he changed his body. He changed his personality. He changed his swing. He had the perfect golf swing, and he went and screwed it up. He changed. It's like the greatest that ever lived, but that's not good enough. I got to be something else. And Tiger's still one of the most fascinating athletes in the history of sports for me. There aren't many people that transcend their sport. There are even fewer that make the people that make the rules for the game change the rules because of the way you play, change the courses, change everything. Nobody has ever, save for maybe Michael Jordan, nobody has ever gotten kids interested in a sport that they might not have been interested in before. Nobody, and I'm talking about with Jordan, kids from around the world, not kids from the United States, kids from around the world. Tiger was the same way with golf. He'll be back. He's not done. Just like Jordan's still a brand, Tiger Woods will be a brand again. This is a detour. It adds to the legend. I mean, it really does. And I'm for the guy. I've never been against him. I've always loved watching him play, and he'll be back.
Yeah, same.
I have no doubt he'll be back.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. Bart, yesterday about this time, you gave us a lesson. Yeah, I think Nate Oates was the subject. Mm-hmm. Today it's Tiger. What's the life lesson as kids drive into school this morning? What is the takeaway from what Chuck just laid out?
Get a driver.
So instead of getting Lennox is going through the whole
We're gonna put it in
driving
the left
thing.
lane and
Yeah.
pop the clutch and put the hammer down.
Lennox,
taking
get a
the
driver.
test.
Get a
She's-
driver.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's 15, so now it's the whole permit, the test, you start driving. And you're saying bad idea. let's figure out how
if
to.
Lennox
how to get
reaches
you
the
a driver.
level of fame that Tiger Woods has
Well,
reached, then
that's-
she should have a driver. Yes.
Okay. Kids, if you reach
That's
this level
right.
of fame.
That's right.
For those that are not going to reach that level, Bart, what would your lesson be?
Give the keys to your
life
friend.
lesson. I mean, there's several in there. I think Chuck just delivered.
There are a lot.
But it's yours to offer here.
Don't do
Chuck,
drugs.
Chuck
kid.
had the setup. He talked to the class. He gave the setup, and now he turns it over to Bart for the lesson notes.
That's right.
The takeaway.
Sum it up, Bart.
Yeah.
What he's trying to say.
Fame has its consequences.
Ah, there we go.
So, question.
Yeah.
Should I not be famous?
No, you just.
I'm
have-
the
you-
student.
you-
I'm
you-
asking.
You just have to understand that there are certain responsibilities and consequences that come with that. People will be paying attention to your every single move.
Are you saying don't lose yourself in fame? Is that what you're saying?
A little bit, but also it can lead. It can lead to some slippery slopes, and you just have to be careful and be yourself, and
Don't let it change who you are.
don't
Is that
let
what
it
you're
change
saying?
who you are. Yeah.
No one connects with a youth like Bart. Have you noticed?
Yeah, it'd be like if Bart came in here one day and you're like, "What happened to this guy?" Well, we put his name on the show, and he got in his own head. And now he's
That's right.
swearing at everybody. He lies to everyone. He
right.
cheats. He steals.
He's a real talk show host.
He's really taking the whole thing.
He's come a long way.
He's really taking the whole thing to heart. He's literally living it out.
I'm so proud.
I couldn't be prouder of myself.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. We're brought to you in part by, I don't know if we should tell anybody at this point if anybody's involved with this. 877-377-6963. We've covered it all today. It's April Fool's Day. And by all, I mean every fast food restaurant you've ever eaten at was covered in the 6 o'clock hour. If you missed it, you can catch it on demand. I don't know why you would want to go back and hear who has the best fries. And
We
what a
did
Big
talk
Mac will
about
do to you.
the McDonald's game, and that's what sparked the fast food discussion.
It did.
We
That's
carried
how it
it over
happened. From yesterday.
We talked about J.J. Andrews and Jordan Smith Jr. Next thing you know, we're talking about fries.
Yeah.
I mean,
It happens.
It happens. It really does.
But nobody had a big arch.
No.
Nobody had a big arch.
We'd
last
like to hear from you if you've had a big arch. We want your review, your honest review.
Now, there's a thought.
Of the big arch.
Yeah.
877-377-6963 if you want to get in here.
Wow.
You know you're out there.
Chuck and Bo on Demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park.
That is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. And that truck that I've got out there from the Fayetteville Auto Park.
That did not help
that
me
is
move.
a dandy. It did not help you move. The back is still clean. It's no scratches, no nothing. And that's what happens when you don't help your friends move. It is
But it
great.
sure looks good.
It does look good. And, we talk about that. But there's so many great automobiles at Fayetteville Auto Park. Whether it's a car, truck, SUV, you're going to find a great selection. And when you go buy an automobile, you want a great selection. And they've got that. Honda, Acura, Chevy, Toyota, certified pre-owned automobiles. Drive by and just take a look at all the pre-owned automobiles. And many of these have a whole lot of warranty left, too. You're going to get a great deal. You always get a great deal at Fayetteville Auto Park. You can get a great deal a lot of places. But what happens after the sale is what's going to keep you coming back. I can honestly say I've not bought an automobile anywhere else since, I want to say, like 1998, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's because of what happens after the sale. They've got a great collision center, great service department. They make you feel like family. You can see all those automobiles at Fayetteville.
Well,
Auto
and your
Park.
relationship started by buying a vehicle there.
It did.
And it's one you've actually, now
I
you
know.
have friends.
I know.
At the Fayetteville.
You know,
Auto Park.
let's be honest. We talk about this with automobiles, houses, and stuff. When you spend a lot of money and it works out well, those people become your friends. I mean, they do.
Because you can trust them.
That's right. That's exactly right. And that's been my experience.
Do we have a big arch review?
Do we have one?
I don't know what's happening with my phone system, but we have someone who wants to talk about Tiger.
Okay.
Andy on line 1 is in Bentonville.
Hey, Andy.
You're
Andy,
on
good
the
morning.
Chuck and Bo Show.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
My Tiger Woods story. I'm 59 and Caucasian, and the only reason I said that is in the mid 90s, I was watching at a buddy's house Tiger Woods playing golf, and that is the reason I started watching golf.
Mm-hmm.
And in the same afternoon, Jeff Gordon was running NASCAR, and that is the reason I started watching NASCAR. Then I was lucky enough to move to Charlotte, North Carolina for 6 years to be right there in the heart of that type stuff and basketball. But with the Tiger thing and all those surgeries, I don't know if Bo or Chuck, if you've ever had a back surgery. I haven't not myself, but my wife has.
Mm.
And with as many surgeries as that man has had, I just can't believe he's able to
still swing a club.
Swing a club, walk around. I don't even know how you can walk around. And I'm going to say something out loud. I am the only Andy from Bentonville. I don't know about that Andy from Mountain Home, but I'm in recovery myself.
Mm.
And it's 2 years plus, and it's just, it's an incredible moment. So it is a struggle, and it is a day-by-day thing out there. Probably many of your listeners, have struggles also, I'm quite sure.
Yeah, we all do.
But and we all, I'm not calling here to talk about myself, but I just can't imagine.
Congratulations, by the way.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's I finally, one day you look in the mirror at yourself and you go, "This is my last rock bottom," and you and you take care of it. I mean, you finally take a look in the mirror and say, "This rock bottom is enough of I want to listen to the show without throwing up in the morning." But anyway, I just can't imagine. I've seen Tiger play. I've stood beside him at Quail Hollow in Charlotte, North Carolina, back in that tournament back in the day. Stood by him and VJ Singh when they're signing their cards, and VJ is a very, very large human being, by the way. I mean, I couldn't believe 6'2", 6'3". But I just want to call and say, Tiger, not only did he inspire younger people, he inspired people like in their mid-30s also to start watching golf on Sunday afternoons.
That's true.
And with that being said, I still can't believe the Hogs got beat down that bad by Arizona. Okay, let's flip the switch. Is Arizona that good? I mean, what happened to us?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to let you all finish out with that, but I want to hear, are they that damn good to beat us that bad? Thank you, gentlemen. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, and yes. I mean, they are.
It's
Sometimes
pretty
you
interesting to
just gotta
see him
give
in person,
credit.
wasn't it?
When
like to be right there.
Yeah, I've seen Tiger in person twice.
I was talking about Arizona just to make that point. But continue.
Yeah, well, both of them were pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Both of them made an impression. Yeah, Arizona was. And watching Jordan Smith Jr. last night in that McDonald's game, you and I talked about this before we came on the air this morning. The thing that was impressive to me about Arizona was the fact that they weren't just skilled. I mean, physically they were thick. What I'd call thick. They weren't just tall. Smith has that build. Watching him last night, he's a little more of a wide body.
I think JJ does too.
Yeah,
he's pretty big.
But that was the part that was impressive to me about Arizona. Let me say this about Tiger too. I've watched him really close inside the ropes a couple of times. The last time was, I guess, over at Southern Hills, and the guy can barely walk. I mean, you watch him on television. When you watch the golfers on TV, you see their shots. You don't see them walk 150, 200 yards, 300 yards down the fairway. Tiger walking down the hill, as long as it was a flat surface, we walked fairly normally. If it was uphill or downhill, I mean, he was walking like Fred Sanford. I mean, he was just, he looked like he was about to die. And
he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, and so that's why we were talking
really.
a couple of days ago. I mean, just use your brain here.
Yeah.
The guy's had 27 surgeries, I think, all total. Of course he's taking painkillers.
Of course he had hydrocodones in his pocket.
Yes, and let's not sit here and act like you wouldn't either, because it's a bad spot to be. I'm not taking up for the guy. He was an idiot to get behind the wheel of an automobile, just a flat-out idiot, and he's going to serve a real consequence for that. But in terms of where he is, given the shape of his body and the things that he's got to do to just kind of get through the day.
He's going through it.
He's going through it right now. That's exactly right. But I also think he'll get through it, and there will be a redemption story there at some point, and we will celebrate it.
7:19, Chuck and Bo Show, back with more in a minute. I don't even know now. I don't even know what I was about to say.
We were talking about.
It was profound.
What were we talking about?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com. We talk a lot about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because our experience has been great. And Bo, you're going through it again right now.
For the second time. My son's a first-time home buyer. Him and his wife got a beautiful home. And for me, I just turned it over to them. They gave me a few things to sign, and it took all the work off my plate. And I just sit back and watch it happen.
That's what happens when you deal with a trained real estate professional. And that's what they are at Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Fine jewelry is about more than just a beautiful piece. It's about the experience of finding it. As the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks, Blakeman's has been Northwest Arkansas's trusted destination for exceptional jewelry, providing our community with over 35 years of personalized service, world-class diamonds, and crafted custom pieces. Discover the difference of a true luxury experience at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry in Rogers. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, where Arkansas gets engaged.
He's Chuck Barrett. He's Bo Mattingly.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you? Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamworkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by teamwork. All right, it's officially tax season, and your local H&R Block is ready to knock it out with you. You can just walk in or grab an appointment, and you're getting 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. That's real people right here in your neighborhood, helping you get it done the right way. Not just now, but year-round. H&R Block. Walk in or book an appointment today.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
For over 25 years, Pro Land Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, their team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you, your realtor, and your loan officer every step of the way. They're independently owned, so the only priority is you. Their relationships with national underwriters allow them to say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com and get a quote today. The Chuck and Bo Show on Demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Everybody wants to win. When you, as a fan or a person or whoever, make everything about winning, you're saying that only winning is acceptable. And I guarantee you, you don't win every single day.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Bart's cooking something up.
I know.
I don't know why.
I know.
He won't tell us.
He was quiet all
But
during
he had
the
his
break.
head down.
He didn't say a word.
He was using a pen, and he was in deep thought. And all the time, all the while, being vigilant.
Staying vigilant.
Staying vigilant because today is
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
All day.
We were inquiring about the Big Arch. The McDonald's All-Star game was last night, and J.J. Andrews had 12 points. George Smith Jr. had 15. McDonald's All-American game. It was a defensive fest, as it always is. 102-86 was the final.
Got some key stops there at the end.
Yeah, Team West won. Were they on different teams?
Yes.
Yeah. So JJ's team won. Rod, sorry. It's April Fool's Day. Rod, welcome to the Chuck and Bart Show. Good morning.
Hey, Rod.
Hey, good morning, guys. Sorry, I've had a cold. I'm trying to get over it.
You sound great.
But I wanted to tell you about the Big Arch. Yeah, I did have it, but I made some changes to it when I ordered it, and instead of the arch sauce, I got the Big Mac sauce, and then I told them to double the Mac sauce, double the pickles, and double the white onions, and it was a very good sandwich.
Wow. What was the rest of your day like?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to order fries because it really is a big burger. It's going to really fill you up.
Well, now let me ask you something. Exactly what is on the Big Arch? I mean, what are the things besides the obvious meat, cheese, bread, the whole deal? What are the other things?
Well, it's got white cheese instead of yellow cheese. And then it's got that tangy arch sauce, which is different than the Mac sauce. And, of course, it's got pickles and lettuce. It's got white onions. Then it's also got these little crispy, crunchy onions as well.
Oh, okay. Because some places have like an onion ring on there, but McDonald's doesn't have onion rings. So I just wondered what the deal was.
So the tangy sauce is not the way to go, you're saying? The Mac sauce.
In my opinion, I think the Mac sauce is much better. And the good thing about it, unlike the Big Mac, it doesn't have that third bun in the middle. It's just two buns.
Yeah, too bready.
Two big patties with the cheese and all the toppings. It's really good.
Okay. Thank you, Rod.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Feel better. Have a great day.
All these special orders at McDonald's, I don't ever do that. I just, however they throw it out there, I just take it.
You just can't make up the idea that the one call after we've been talking about it for 2 days, someone who called to tell us they had the Big Arch called in sick.
Yeah,
You
well.
can't make up. I know one's got nothing to do, but you just
don't
can't,
know that.
You just can't make that. You can't make that up, can you?
What's the calorie count in that bad boy?
It's like
we're up to 1,000.
Yeah, over that. It's like
Really?
1,500.
Really?
I don't know if that's the entire meal or just the burger itself.
I'm looking on the official website.
Yeah.
1,020 calories. Just the burger.
Just over 1,000.
Just the burger.
Just the burger.
You throw some fries in there, you get up there at 1,600 calories.
Big Coke. Shake.
That's your daily allowance.
4,000
Your
calorie
caloric
lunch.
intake is like,
wow.
What'd you have for to eat today?
I mean,
had the
look,
Big Arch. So what'd you have? What else did you have? That was it. That was all 3 meals.
I mean, it sounds good. I'm not judging. I'm probably going to have one at some point, but
Well,
that's a lot of calories.
If you're really concerned about having 3 meals, you could just sort of break it down and you have some
Cut
at
in
breakfast,
thirds.
lunch, and dinner. Yeah, like we did with the DeLucas burger for an appetizer.
Yeah, that's right.
Hot Springs, boy, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, we're going back next week, guys.
I know we're going to be at Oakmont next week.
We got to go to DeLucas.
All right.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yen.
No Big Arch for us. No. We're going to go get a.
Well, I mean, there are some McDonald's on.
I know there are, but it's not going to be better than DeLucas. That part's true.
My fear of having one of those in the middle of the day would be like you'd have to find a rest stop to take a nap, and it'd take you longer to get to Hot
You can do
Springs.
that. I mean,
that's doable.
They're out there.
Don't be in such a hurry, right? Like,
No.
just take in life. You're in a hurry in the drive-thru only to take a nap in about 45 minutes.
That's right.
At a rest stop. Hey, if you need a roof or you need a remodel or you need cabinets, teamworkbuilt.com is your website. Teamwork Roofing and Construction have been making great things happen for people all over Arkansas for quite some time now. Great people. They're going to do what they say they'll do. The job doesn't change in terms of what you're paying. They come out, tell you exactly what they're going to do, what it's going to cost. They're going to give you the best deal possible, and then they're going to do it with licensed crews, certified materials. They're only going to use the best. But the biggest thing is they're going to come in on time and on budget, and you can count on them. And they're going to get to you quickly. Teamworkbuilt.com. That's the website. Built on quality, powered by teamwork. It's Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Almost 7:30. Good morning. Derek, you're on the Chuck and Bo Show. Good morning.
How about them hogs, gentlemen?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Are you looking for tough, reliable equipment from people you can trust? WT Equipment is your local family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And yep, they're big-time hog fans too. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, Steel, and more. They carry the brands you know and trust to get the job done. Whether it's equipment or implements, WT Equipment has the tools you need, including a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment today.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you? Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Teamworkbuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by teamwork.
Chuck, you've been around a while, and look, I don't mean that ugly, and Bo, you've been around not as long as Chuck.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
So Bart was taking a little bit of a break from fixing, technical things while you're on the road. And meaning you're not here and you don't have anything to fix. And it was going well until I had an email issue with my inbox. Yeah. And, I'm getting texts like, oh, your inbox is full. And, I mean, even the media list, I'm getting, listserv emails. Hey, we're having a problem, from the University of Arkansas. We're having a problem with your email. And so, I did what anybody would do. Yeah, I'd spent about 10 seconds thinking about it. And I said, hey, Bart, I got a problem. And Bart obviously jumped right on it, but it's pissed him off. I mean, he's angry.
I am angry.
He's upset.
Very upset.
This is a whole different Chevy of Fayetteville situation.
What's happened, Bart?
Well, I've successfully identified the problem, but because Microsoft is and Windows systems are frankly the worst. There appears to be no way to fix the problem, and instead you just get looped into here's how to fix this, and then you click on something and it's like, well, here's how to fix this, and then you click on it's just a circle. Like, I can't get to how to actually fix the thing. Instead, it's just like, here's a help article. Oh, by the way, would you like Copilot to help you with this? No, I don't want your stupid AI helping with this. I just want to fix the problem.
Well, what if you turned it over to AI?
It might my computer might explode.
Oaklawn and Hot Springs is where excitement, luxury, and nonstop action come together, all in one unforgettable destination. The Oaklawn Casino Resort features a 24/7 smoke-free casino with more than 1,500 slot machines, plus blackjack, craps, roulette, along with great dining, live entertainment, and energy that goes all night. When it comes time to relax, check into the luxury hotel, enjoy award-winning restaurants like the Bugler, and unwind at the Astral Spa, Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa. And it's the perfect escape with Hot Springs National Park and beautiful scenic lakes just minutes away. And for sports fans, Oaklawn Sportsbook keeps the action going year-round. Bet on football, basketball, baseball, golf, and more. Even international sports with easy deposits and withdrawals, all through America's best sports betting app. Oaklawn is your Hot Springs escape. Plan your visit today at oaklawn.com.
When you're looking for tough, reliable equipment for people you trust, WT Equipment delivers. WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And they've built their reputation by carrying the brands you know and depend on. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, and Steel, they have the equipment and implements to get the job done right. Whether you're tackling a big job or everyday work, WT Equipment offers a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance, including compact compact track loaders, skid steers, excavators, and more. Their lots are packed and ready to move with special deals you don't want to miss. Bobcat is the industry leader, tough, reliable, and built to handle any job you throw at. Nobody does light construction or hay and forage better than WT Equipment. Backed by trusted service and support long after the sale. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment location today or log on to WTEquip.com. Tools you trust and people you know.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
Arthur is in Vermont. Hogs play tonight. Arthur, good morning.
Good morning. I'm owning the day, but I can't really say I'm happy about it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
That's how I felt yesterday. I'm not going to lie. You just own it, but you can't say that you're happy about it.
I hear you. I understand.
It's just part of life. I mean, it's just part
You
of
have
it.
days like that.
And there are, there's all kind of challenges that everybody's facing every single day. I just think we all can agree on moving is not for us.
It's not for the faint of heart. That's for sure.
It's not for who is it for? I got to tell you,
It's
though,
for the movers.
These guys that showed up and helped and did the moving, man. This is why, you try to save a little bit of money maybe, and you pack some of your small stuff and you do all that and you move it with your own, vehicle and whatever. And then these guys show up and you realize there's a reason why they're professionals and you're not. And it takes them a fourth of the time to do what it takes you to do. I mean, you could get two of your best friends and you could all move all your stuff and whatever, but it just the difference in them knowing exactly how to do everything. It's just so, it was almost fascinating to watch. And it also made me realize I'm in way over my head here. I have no business doing this.
Yeah, it's moving. You need to know what you're doing. That's that's step number one.
Packing stuff.
If you can't pack a car for vacation, then you don't need to be moving yourself.
If you're an overpacker,
yeah, or if look at the back of your SUV when you go on vacation. If there's no rhyme or reason to it, you have no reason to be moving.
Are you a good packer?
No, no.
When you go on these road trips,
terrible.
Do you have it down? Is it tough to figure out what you want to wear so you take a couple extra things?
You would think as many years as I've done this, I would have packing down to a science. I am as lost as anyone can be. Yes, I overpack.
I do too.
I got to Sacramento and to San Jose, and all I did was pack clothes for Portland. If it had been 55 degrees and rainy, man, I was ready. I had every piece of attire you could ever want to spend a week in Portland. But, we're in Sacramento now, and it's like 80. And then we're in San Jose, and it's nice there. I'm a terrible packer. Awful.
Yeah.
I really am. It's embarrassing.
It's always
I'm helpless.
Well, we need to get you some help.
I do need help.
We get you
when it comes to packing. I could use some help.
How about you, Bart?
What do you think?
Great packer.
Yeah.
Great packer.
I don't mean to brag, but I'm a really good
We need
packer.
to do the show at your house one day.
I don't know.
Bart, will you handle my packing for me? Like when I travel next year, will you handle all that?
Yeah, he could help you. He could help you. You have to turn them loose in your house.
Are you really going to wear that? Really? Are you going to go out to the club? Come on. Why are you packing? You hadn't been to a bar. You've not been to a bar in 5 years, and you're going to take that shirt? Are you kidding me? You're not going. Somebody needs to tell me those things.
Are you really going to pack that workout gear?
Yeah, exactly.
Really? You're going to get a workout in?
You're going to go
Nobody's buying
workout.
Nobody's buying it.
You can work out at the hotel. Yeah, right. Okay,
you pack
get
that
outta
stuff
here.
so you can wear it to breakfast, and people will think you've been working out. And it's like, look at you. You're not fooling anybody.
That's awesome.
Look in a mirror.
You wear that so you can make people think that you were working
That's
out.
right.
Oh, yeah, I've been up since 5.
Oh,
No,
I missed you at the
nobody's
gym.
believing you.
Missed you at the gym this morning.
Nobody's believing
Where
you.
were you this morning? Yeah.
I was at the gym.
I am very much, if I can help it, I will not check a bag unless I absolutely have to.
I won't either.
It is all coming with me. And I am
I
watching.
agree.
I am watching and making sure that bag gets loaded onto the plane.
I agree with that part.
I
agree with that.
I am not having a repeat situation that I had when Arkansas played in the Texas Bowl. where a guy just forgot to do his job.
What happened now?
Well, it was a lot.
My plane side check bag, like my carry-on bag that I had to check.
Right.
Well,
It was a smaller plane.
Yeah,
It didn't make
plane
it onto
side.
the plane.
Ooh. Well, I bet there was hell to pay for that.
Yeah.
It was-
I can only imagine.
That's a
situation.
That's a next level host job right there. When you get your bag all the way to the door of the plane,
Yeah.
and then you have to curb or plane side check it.
Yeah.
And you know, it
And
just
to have it
it just
happen to
literally goes from here to there, right?
Yeah.
Right down the you know.
How'd they screw it up, Bart? Did you ask them? How
They
did
just
they
left
screw
one
this
bag.
up?
They just left it
It
right
was
there
still
next
there.
to Nate.
They left,
Really?
They just left it there.
Just didn't want to be bothered, huh?
Just somebody didn't do their job.
I forgot that was on the way there. Nearly ruined us. It shows to do. That's all Bart could focus on. His bag. Couldn't help it all with the
I wish
show.
I could have seen that.
I had to sprint through DFW to go like check baggage claim to make sure that it didn't accidentally get left in there. Then I had to sprint through. I had
It's
to
like
cut
OJ
in
in the
line.
Hertz
It's like he
commercial.
was
I had
looking
to-
for his golf
I had
clubs
to
or
cut
something.
in line at the security checkpoint and to get back to Bo's texting me like they're about to close the door. I'm running without my shoes on through DFW, like literally sprinting.
Oh my
To
God.
try to get to the plane to catch the connecting
That
flight.
sounds pretty dramatic.
It was.
I had to create a diversion.
I
so
was
the plane
gonna
wouldn't
say.
leave.
It was a whole thing, and the airline company, just the biggest jackwagons you
Oh.
could possibly imagine to deal with, and in the aftermath.
Did you write a letter to the CEO?
I did not do that.
Did you not?
No. But I have not flown that airline since.
Okay,
Did
well,
you,
that'll
or will
show
I?
him.
Did you go on the website and fill out all the comments?
No. There were just some phone calls that were had.
Well,
And then they were like, "Well, for your trouble,
it
for your
clearly
lost
still
bag,
gets under your skin a little bit."
here's a $25 flight voucher." And I was like, "Gee, thanks."
How long ago was that?
$25.
Whenever we were in the Texas Bowl, whenever
been
we
a
went to
while.
the
The
Texas
Borderline erotic.
Yeah.
That's 10, 11 years
Yeah.
ago.
Borderline
Still
erotic. Was that
sticks with you.
2016?
I think it was
Yeah.
15.
15?
Was it 16 or 15?
It was Bielema's second year, right?
I
So
forget.
It would have been.
That sounds
I
right.
think it's 15. Yeah, I think it's 15.
How have your travels been since then?
Well, I haven't flown on that airline, so they've been smooth. I haven't had any
Is
problems.
that my airline?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it is. I
mean,
do not use them.
I wouldn't. Stuff happens.
One
I mean, it's
incident,
like,
man.
come on.
Just one time.
Every incident I've ever had flying has been with this particular airline.
So you don't. You and
I just-
NetJets just don't get along.
It's not NetJets.
I'll never fly NetJets.
I'd love to fly NetJets.
Never flying
I'd love to
NetJets
fly on a
again.
jet,
Those
please.
jackwagons.
I'm so over these
Yeah.
private planes, man. It's disgusting. Hey, well, I've been talking about moving. It's because Weichert sold my home in like literally about 5 minutes. It was on the market for 5 minutes. We had a showing that afternoon, and 3 days later, it was under contract. And I'm going to tell you, Chuck, you said don't do it unless you're ready. I'm like, well, you got to get your house on the market. It could take a while. Was I wrong?
Well, that's just it. I mean, Bo puts it on the market. Next thing he's doing, I mean, he's literally calling home. You got your room clean? You got your room cleaned up? We got people coming
Oh, my
over.
gosh.
We got people coming over.
Now we got to get everything
And now
out.
you got to get out.
We're out.
Now you got to get out.
I'm out.
They do get down to business. I mean, that's why they've been doing
Don't
it as
play
long
around.
as they have.
Better be ready.
In all seriousness, when you buy or sell a home, there is so much that's involved in it beyond just like, hey, how much you want for that place. All the paperwork, all the preparation, all the things that go into a smooth operation for you, they do for you at Weichert Realtors, a Griffin Company. And that, to me, is what makes it. They understand the process. They're real estate professionals. They'll guide you through it. And when it's over, you'll be glad they are the ones you partnered with. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978. They're right here in their own backyard, Washington and Benton counties, Fort Smith, Branson. You're going to see their yellow signs all over town. That means they're selling houses. And you can log on to WeichertGriffin.com.
Nobody else I'd work with.
I'll tell you what I read, and you guys know I read things normal people don't read. I go to the depths for this show.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is your hot springs escape. Enjoy plush comfort, upscale dining, and Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa at our luxury hotel. With easy access to Hot Springs National Park and sparkling lakes, Oaklawn is your home base for everything the region has to offer. Come stay, play, and get away at Oaklawn, a Forbes Travel Guide recommended hotel. Make your reservation at oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
If you've even been thinking about upgrading your ride, now's the time to check out Chevy of Fayetteville. They've got a huge selection of new Chevy trucks and SUVs ready to test drive today. Right now, you can find new Chevy Colorado crew cabs for under $30,000 and unbeatable savings on Chevy Silverados and Traverses with big discounts starting at $9,000 off. Great selection, big savings, and a team that's been serving our community for over 25 years. Go see Chris, Mark, Denver, and the team at Chevy of Fayetteville.
With Arkansas baseball, softball, and basketball seasons in full swing, there's no better place to catch all the action than Walk-On Sports Bistro. With more than 60 TVs at every location, you won't miss a single play. Enjoy mouth-watering Louisiana favorites like po' boys and gumbo, plus the best burgers, draft beers, and cocktails that keep fans coming back. It's incredible food and a game day atmosphere like none other. With 5 locations across Arkansas, it's Walk-On Sports Bistro. We live for this. I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark, and members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages, a big pool with a snack and beverage bar, tennis and pickleball courts, and they can even book you an exclusive fly fishing trip. There's no initiation fee, and for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. It's Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. It's home away from home.
The Razorback softball season is here, and Courtney Deifel and the Hogs need your support at Bogle Park this season. Tickets are now on sale, and you can secure your seat to watch some of the best softball in the country. Adult tickets are just $15, while kids get in for just $10. Head to ArkansasRazorbacks.com or call the Razorback ticket office at 479-575-5151 and purchase your tickets today.
I want to see you and Bart in the old 3-legged race.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Let me just...
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Paschal Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Paschal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopaschal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Paschal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acura's, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you're going to know who you are, you're going to know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
What does the future look like? What does this week look like? And can you get yourself out of bed and just get rolling this morning with a smile on your face? Can you stare adversity in the eye?
Boy, you're asking a lot over there, man. I mean, with every question you're posing, I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
You know, when you have breakfast, it's like the day just starts over. We had breakfast during the commercial break here. It's just it's almost as though there's a renewal.
It's our lunch break.
Yeah. And
that's what happens here.
I'm ready to get started now.
Yeah, you ready to go?
Yeah, ready
what do you
to
want to
the
get
show
into?
now.
What do you want to get
I
into?
have no idea. But breakfast sure was
Well,
good.
let me turn to Bart. Bart's
Yeah.
in the Chevy Fayetteville Situation Room. Bart, good morning.
Good morning, fellas.
7:50. What's on your mind?
What's on your mind, Bart?
You've been cooking over there in the kitchen.
you've been quiet.
We
That's
can-
kind of scary.
We know. We can see it. We don't know what you're serving up.
Well, I'm just thinking about a lot of things.
Well, what are you thinking about?
You got your Final Four bets in?
No, haven't placed any bets on the Final Four yet. I will do that at some point here in the next couple of days.
Did you make real quick? Did you make any money on the women's NCAA tournament this year?
I have made some. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just bet the favorites to cover?
Betting the favorites to cover. Yeah, it's a pretty good strategy. I actually filled out a women's bracket this year, which is not something I normally do. I did one last year just for fun.
Yeah.
Did it again
Sounds
this year.
like fun.
I'm in 60th place.
60th?
60th.
Wow. Out of how many?
In the country.
Well, out of this pool that has thousands of people in it, that like this default pool or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 60th.
Are you going to win a prize?
Well, I have all four Final Four teams in it. So
Yeah?
they're
I mean, is there a payout? That's what
yeah,
I'm asking.
Yeah, there's some sort. It was like a free to enter, but there are prizes.
Are
that
you
get
going to win a
handed out.
prize?
So it's possible.
Stuffed animal.
We got a prize on the line for Beat Bart's bracket at the Chuck and Bo Show here, and we had a text.
We're about to
wondering
run out of prizes.
How you're doing? Yeah. How you doing, Bart?
I'm.
How are you doing in the bracket?
I'm in the top quarter of the, or so to speak.
So a
thereabouts.
bunch of people are kicking your tail in our bracket contest.
Almost 2 out of every 4 people is what you're saying are beating you.
More like 1 out of 3.
Okay.
And not even that.
Are you
closer to
pleased?
1 out
Are
of
you
4.
pleased with your effort?
Yeah, I mean there are some decisions that I made that in hindsight were obviously not correct.
All about choices.
There always are.
You know, I had Houston in the Final Four, for example. They lost to Illinois.
Who could have seen that coming, though?
You know, I did have Florida exiting early. I didn't have them losing to Iowa. I had them losing to Vanderbilt, who, you know, I think in a different world, if that shot against Nebraska at the end of the game,
You've talked
goes
about
in,
that shot quite a bit.
That changes a lot of things.
That changed your
Do
bracket.
you get extra points for something like
No.
Don't get write-ins.
But you know, my national champion pick is still alive. So
Michigan, right?
Michigan was my pick.
Who's going to win the bracket contest? Is it down to a couple of people?
No, it's still very open depending on who wins the title. It's going to come down to the final game.
How so? Did those people they've hit a bunch of games? Like they just had a great bracket, or
Yeah, to this point.
okay?
Yeah.
And do we have a situation where it could be a tie?
Not as
different-
of now, but it's certainly possible.
Okay. So a lot riding on the Final Four for
Yeah.
those that filled their brackets out.
You know, most of the picks are on Arizona or Michigan, the picks that are in play. One brave soul did pick Illinois to win the whole thing.
Wow.
And so if Illinois
Probably
wins,
standing alone with that.
That person could win the bracket.
There are a couple people
That
who
person's
did.
playing to win the bracket.
They're all in.
He's
There are a
going to
couple
make a
people
pick
who
nobody
are-
else is picking.
That's right. Leverage. We call that leverage in the business.
That's a good
What
word.
business is that?
Yeah.
The
What-
gambling
and we-
business.
Yeah.
You got to find
Are
leverage.
you in the gambling business now?
Wow.
Well, I don't know.
He's a
about
gambler. He's a
I don't know
gambler.
about that.
Could you see yourself?
A gambler never rests.
Could
Bud.
you see yourself being on that sports network out in Vegas, Visin or Visen or whatever they call it, VISN?
No, probably not.
Like, could you see yourself
He's
just
the
doing a
next Brent
gambling show
Musburger.
and on Sirius XM and just like
Maybe not a whole show, but a segment.
Could you see yourself just like if they call?
You're making an awful lot of work out of this.
Can we take Bart's Bets national? Is really what Bo's asking. Could
mean,
we turn this into a national brand?
In theory, at least during college football season, we've had 2 pretty good years consecutively.
You'd be big in New Mexico.
Do you like your relationship with gambling where it is, or would you like to expand it? That's the question.
Should you gamble more?
Yeah, are you asking should I gamble more?
That's right. Should
or
you gamble
should
more?
I give out more picks? What are you asking?
I just wondered. Like, I don't know.
I'm fine with the level of gambling that I myself do, but sure, there's always room
Sort of like a hobby.
Always room for more.
There's always room for growth.
We're gonna have
New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna gamble.
We have
more
any
this year.
Bart?
Now that's a resolution.
You gonna have any Bart's Bets like for the weekend coming up?
Maybe I might even have some Major League Baseball picks. Who knows?
Yeah, wow.
The Masters is next weekend.
Next weekend. I've got some bets for the Houston Open though, or the Texas Open. Sorry,
Texas Open.
which is this week. I've got.
And we know that you'll tell us who's gonna win the Masters next week.
I'll have a decent idea of the couple
Yeah,
guys who
sure
are in the
will.
mix.
All right, almost 8 o'clock. Otis Kirk is coming up. Oh, yeah.
For over 25 years, Pro Land Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, their team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you, your realtor, and your loan officer every step of the way. They're independently owned, so the only priority is you. Their relationships with national underwriters allow them to say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs. Close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com and get a quote today. Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com. There's simply not a better shopping experience than Macadoodles. Looking for the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits? Macadoodles or Guess Who in Bentonville has you covered. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Whether you're stocking up for a party, updating your bar, or just grabbing your favorites, Roger and the team are always there to help. Make the smart choice. Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista at the state line, and Guess Who in Bentonville. Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you don't know who you are, don't know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters.
Donuts, Red Bull, and lottery tickets. I mean, how could you want anything
Courtesy
more?
of the Chuck and Bo Show.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Arkansas fans know that some things are just timeless, like a spring afternoon at Baum Walker or the roar you only hear at Bud Walton. Our friends at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry believe your milestone should be just as enduring as the Razorback spirit. They've spent over 35 years helping fans celebrate their big moments right here in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're marking a graduation, an anniversary, or just a big Saturday in the SEC, let their teams help you find that perfect piece. This spring, go big, go bold, and go to Blakeman's in the heart of Pinnacle Hills.
We talk a lot about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because our experience has been great. And Bo, you're going through it again right now.
For the second time. My son's a first-time home buyer. Him and his wife got a beautiful home. And for me, I just turned it over to them. They gave me a few things to sign, and it took all the work off my plate. And I just sit back and watch it happen.
That's what happens when you deal with a trained real estate professional. And that's what they are at Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
At First Security Bank, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal because everyone's financial journey looks a little different. From managing day-to-day spending, running a small business, to helping your kids learn more smart money habits, or taking that big step toward buying a home. At First Security, you get the services you expect, the technology you need, and the real support of local people who live here, know the community, and take the time to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Life moves fast, And having a bank that moves with you makes a difference. Whether you prefer stopping by a branch, banking on the app, or picking up the phone to talk with someone who actually knows your name, First Security is there. They offer smart tools like mobile banking, bill pay, and mobile check deposit, along with thoughtful solutions like flex banking for kids, checking built for small businesses, and local mortgage lenders who guide you through the home buying process. Choose the power of personal. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Previously heard on the Chuck and Bo Show.
Today's a big day. I just learned something I literally have wondered.
2 days in a row.
My entire life.
We've had some pretty big learnings here.
We get to the bottom of the questions that, people want answers to here on this show. And all my life I've wondered, why is it Hardee's one place and Carl's Jr. in another? What's the dividing line? I know some people have...
You're not alone.
I know some people ponder more weighty questions than that. But that's the sort of question I ponder. Why is it Hardee's in one spot and Carl's Jr. in another? Well, I, of course, said it out loud during the break, and our boy here, Bart, gets to the bottom of it. What's the story, Bart?
So excited.
I am.
That's awesome.
So, Carl's Jr. is the elder company. It was founded on the back end of a Carl's
on the back of a pickup.
A Carl's drive-in restaurant. That's why this is Carl's Jr.
Ah, well, that explains everything.
Yeah.
And
it's like the son of the drive-through restaurant.
Yeah, and so Carl's Jr. started. That was on the West Coast in California, and then Hardee's opened on the East Coast. In 1997, Carl's acquired Hardee's for a paltry $327 million. And there is a dividing line.
Well, why is there a Carl's Jr. in Tulsa?
Because Oklahoma is Carl's country.
That's what everybody wants to know.
Oklahoma's Carl's country. The dividing line is more of a diagonal across the United States. Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas, Kansas, down to Arkansas, Louisiana. That's Hardee's country, and east is Hardee's country.
Okay.
West of that is Carl's Jr. territory.
I'm not the only one who's wondering.
The Chuck and Bo Show on Demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
I told you yesterday, he's like Mike Judge, the creator of Beavis and Butthead, a Rice graduate like myself.
You went to school with a guy who created Beavis and Butthead?
He was about 2 years older than me, Bo.
King of the Hill, too.
Mike Judge has no connection whatsoever to Rice University.
You guys are...
No.
If the guy wants to go through life thinking he went to college with the creator of Beavis and Butthead, what's the harm?
Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night, love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
At my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "Let's put on the Chuck and Bo Show."
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
The day of vigilance. Be vigilant.
Stay vigilant.
April Fool's Day.
Don't be fooled.
National Walking Day. Good day to take a walk. National Sourdough Bread Day. Highs in the 70s. Rain chances throughout the day. Be vigilant.
Stay vigilant.
Arkansas was walked off in extra innings by Missouri State last night in Springfield.
That was heartbreaking.
15-14.
It was back and forth.
10 innings.
You kind of knew whoever was going to bat last was going to have the advantage.
If you were just watching a baseball game to watch a baseball game and you didn't care who won, you were wildly entertained.
Yeah, it was back and forth, that's for sure.
Camden Kojo hit a grand slam. You thought that was going to be the difference. Put them up 14-12.
I think they're going to beat them now.
And then they hit a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th, came back and walked it off in the 10th with another home run. Jordan Smith Jr., future Razorback, scored 16 for Team East, but J.J. Andrews, 12 points, and Team West won the McDonald's All-American game, 102-86.
Both of them played good, man. I mean, both these guys are good players. They're really good.
That was your first real good look at Jordan Smith in a game live.
You know, he had a couple of buckets early on where he drove and finished once with a left hand, once with a right hand, off the glass both times. Looked kind of like Acuff doing that. He's not the perimeter shooter, you know, for example, that Acuff is. They may have to go out and get that guy still. But this guy will defend now. He'll guard you. And J.J. Andrews is a player. J.J. Andrews is a player. We've had McDonald's All-Americans before. And someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember one of ours who's like these guys were pivotal players last night. They were, you know, main cogs in their team. And it was nice to see that.
The godfather of Arkansas recruiting coverage in Arkansas.
Yes.
Otis Kirk joining us now.
He's here.
He's with us. And Otis, what did you think of those guys last night?
They're both studs, man. They really are. I mean, you know, JJ's like his dad, just a different sport. You know, his dad was one of the best players at Arkansas, probably the best offensive lineman I've ever seen here. And JJ doing something similar on the basketball court. And George Smith, you know, I mean, man, I mean, he's so cool. I mean, he's just, what I mean, it just doesn't get, he's kind of like Acuff. He just plays to his own beat. He doesn't let the opponent get to him. And there's a lot to be said for that. And, you know, I think both those kids have a great future at Arkansas. It may be 1 year, but I think they've got a great future at Arkansas. And where if it's 1 year, whatever many years it is, they're going to make a difference. And they're going to make it early. I don't mean at some point. I'm talking about early. They're going to make a difference early.
The other five-star, Torrey, was not in the game. I think Cal felt like he should have been in that game. Well, what can you tell us about him? We saw those two last night. What can you tell us about Adu Torrey?
Well, he's just a kid that comes on and you know, he was a 4-star, and when they first started looking at him, and he got moved up because the older he got, the better he played, and it showed, and he got moved up to a 5-star, and he's right there with them. I mean, I think if I had to rank him, I'd put him third, but that, I mean, my gosh, that's like saying, you know, I mean, that's just, it's not like 3 is down there and 1's up way up there. I mean, I think they're right there, I think they'll all make a big impact. But I do think, I think Jordan is probably 1, JJ 2, and he's 3. But like I said,
he's not last. It's not like he's in last place.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, 3 is above a lot of people's classes. The 1 in their class. He's 3 in Arkansas. He's better than a lot of 1s. It says a lot of, and I'm talking about big time schools classes. So, you know, I'm sure Kentucky would love to have any of those kids, and they got none of them. But no, Cal's done a great job there, and you know, I mean, hey man, I see these Kentucky people on X, and they're, man, God, man, let it go. I mean.
Tell me about those Kentucky people.
Yeah. So I had to take that little dig there. I'm sorry, but
it's perfect. We love that.
Yeah, you know, and then you know they've just got to try to add the kid from Georgia, the big man who was going to Kentucky with Cal when he was there. Instead, he swapped. You know, he went to Georgia, and he's in the transfer portal, and that would be. You know, I don't know if you guys remember this or not. I don't know if you guys remember this. When I was on here before, I said Arkansas had to get a difference maker at the big man. It had to be a difference maker, not a good one, but a difference maker. And that he is that. And there's 1 or 2 more out there like that. This is Cal's chance to make that happen. And if he gets that with and if he can retain the right players, got those 3 freshmen, and get that big man. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to be dangerous next year. I mean, I don't know where they play anybody at. It doesn't matter because they're going to be loaded. And they're going to have – I'm not going to say they're going to have Arizona-type talent, but they're going to be up there. They're going to have a lot of talent. I mean, you know, they're going to have bigs. They're going to have athletic players. They're going to have a point guard who, man, like I said, the thing about Jordan is just like, you know, just like you know, those guys, they don't get rattled. They have a turnover here and there, but man, they play within they have a way of playing, and they don't let any opponent, no matter who it is, change the way they approach, you know. And I thought that was one of Darius's biggest strengths. And it seems like this kid's the same way.
Otis, let us shift gears on you a minute. What do you know about spring football? We've all been so focused on basketball. I think a lot of people maybe have not turned their eyes toward that. You have.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
I tell you what, I think I like them. I think they're going to have a very good football team. Now, what does good equal? I don't know, but I just think they're going to be very improved. You know, Chuck, Bo, I've talked to some people over there, and this is not a knock at anybody, but I have talked to some people inside the program, not all of the players, and to a person, they have told me it's night and day different than it was before. And to the positive. And I just think that matters. I think the chemistry is different. The attitude's different. The buy-in is different. And I think Ryan hired some great coaches, great assistants. And I think they're set up to be pretty good this year. And like I said, I don't know what pretty good. When you're 2-10, you know, is 7-5 pretty good? Yeah. I would say so. Yeah, I mean, I would. So when I say pretty good, somebody's going to think I'm saying 10-2, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that. But I'm just saying a positive. If you could win 6 or 7 games in the first year after winning 2 before and get this thing headed in a positive direction, that would mean a lot. And I think that's where they're headed. With Ryan Silverfield, I think that's where they're headed. I liked the hire when they made it. A lot of people didn't. And and the only thing I said about that was, I just give the man a chance. You know, guy told me, you don't know he's going to be great. I said, I've never said he's going to be great. I said, give the man a chance. I think it's a decent hire. I've never used the word great because I've got burnt too many times in the past when younger doing recruiting, talking about some great player, and he comes up here and he bombs out. So I've learned to stay away from the word great. But I do think Ryan Silverfield was a good hire. I think he's going to do a good job here. And like I said, I think they can be in position to possibly win 6 or 7 games. And look, if you get some breaks early in the season and you win those games, you might win more than that. You know, now if it goes south on you early, you might not win 6 games. But I do think they're headed in the right direction. How much of the direction will be in 2026, we shall find out. But I like the team. Listen, they got kids like Chris Marshall, the kid from Boise State. This kid was a 5-star coming out of high school, and he was he went to Texas A&M. Arkansas, everybody tried to get him, and and this is his last chance, and he's at Arkansas, and this is his last chance. He's in talent. He's 6'3", 222. He was a 5-star in high school, and talent's never been the issue. Never been the issue. It's off the field, not focused so much on some stuff. If he puts it together, and look, this is his last chance in college to show the pros what he can do, and I think one of the coaches called him a dog the other day. So that man, he's a dog. He can play, and that's not surprising because talent has never been an issue with Chris Marshall. But he's bounced around. He's been at A&M. I believe he went to Ole Miss for a while. He went to Boise. But
he's a wide receiver, right? He's a wide receiver.
Right, he's a wide receiver. Yeah, from Texas. I think like Fort Bend, one of those schools in Fort Bend, I believe. But he was fine. And they tried to recruit him out of high school. The Hogs did. Everybody did. And he went to A&M, but it didn't work out there for him. But it's all been off the field character type deals. I don't know if anything I would call bad. I mean, I don't know. I guess everybody's definition of bad is different. But he's never, been, terrible. But it's just been little things that's kept him from reaching his ceiling. And, man, he's looked good. And I think he's going to make a difference. And if he puts it together, and I just think he will because, like I said, this is his last chance. He's a redshirt senior. He has no more eligibility. He didn't go to I don't think there's any hidden years there for him. So I think this is it for him. And I think he's going to put himself in the position to show the pros what he can do, and he's going to make a difference. I mean, that's what you want out there, and that's the type. They took a chance recruiting. They took a chance, but honestly, with his talent, it's probably I'd call it low risk, high reward type deal because I mean, look, if he doesn't work out, you can cut him and you're done. So so I think it's a low risk, high reward, but I think it could be a super high reward if he turns out to be great. The quarterbacks are both looking good. KJ, AJ. I like Sutton Smith and Braylon Russell at running back. Braylon Russell looks like to me he's got a lot different attitude this year. It kind of goes in line with what people over there were saying. I think Braylon believes in his staff. I think they believe in him, and I think he's trusting them. And I just think with him, it has been night and day different. And I think it showed. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I know last year I'd go over to practice. He'd be at the back of the running back line for reps. He'd choose to be back there. And this year he's up towards the front. And I think that matters. I think, you see a kid of his stature and his talent, he shouldn't be near the back of the line or in the back of the line. I just think that's a little thing, and maybe I'm putting too much stock in it, but he's right up there at the front this year, one or two right there at every rep, and I think that matters. It just shows his attitude is, hey, I'm here. I'm here to play this year. I'm not here to watch and share time or you go share time, but I mean, not be just sitting on the sidelines watching all the time. All running backs will share time. Nobody plays one running back the entire game in this day and age.
Hey, quarterbacks, you touched on that. When we go watch the spring game here in about 3 weeks, we going to leave knowing who the starting quarterback is, or do you think it's still going to be up for grabs?
Yeah, that's a good question. And, I think Ryan has said he's not going to – I may be putting words in his mouth, man. Maybe I dreamed it. I think he said he's not going to name a starter after spring ball. I believe that's what Ryan said.
Yeah,
sometimes sometimes as you watch though.
It might go all the way through fall camp.
I got you.
It might go.
Right. I do think you'll have a good feeling on it, though. I do think you have a good feeling. I would go with KJ right now simply because I think he's got in the reps. I think he's a tad more consistent, but it's not like AJ is way below him and has no chance. And the coaches might have a different opinion on that. From what I've watched, and we don't get to watch it all, but what I've seen, I think KJ has been a little bit more consistent just on everything, not just one thing, but everything. And maybe that's because he was here last year, and he's older than AJ, a little bit older than AJ, so he's got a little bit more experience. So I think KJ will win the job, but we'll see what happens at the spring game, and I do think that will be a good indicator. And honestly, I think Ryan Silverfield will leave there that day with a 95% idea who the quarterback's going to be if it's not 100, but he may not announce it, But I think he will. And I think, obviously, if it's that obvious, then the fans and media will know it as well. I think it's going to be fairly obvious. I just think KJ's going to grab it. He stayed for a reason. He's fought. And AJ's got a lot of talent, though. And one injury, and AJ gets in there. And he's the type, AJ Hill's the type, if he gets in there, he may be hard to get out. KJ, let's say KJ starts, but he gets hurt, let's say the second or third game, and then AJ comes in, and he's moving the team and playing well. It may be hard to get him out there. And it could be the other way around. If AJ wins the battle and he starts and he gets hurt early, KJ gets in there, it may be hard to get him out there. So I think they've got two. I know people say if you got two quarterbacks, you've got none. I get that, but I'm not necessarily the case here. I think both them can play in this system, and I think it is important, though, for one, whichever, to separate himself a little bit between now and April 25th and beyond. I think it's really important for one of them to get some separation. Maybe not blow the other one out of the water, but I do think it's going to be important for one of the two quarterbacks to get some separation between now and the spring game. Obviously, I'm saying April 25th.
He's Otis Kirk. You can find him on Twitter at OtisKirk23. Some people call it X. We call it Twitter. Pig Trail Nation, Hogville.net, the godfather of Arkansas recruiting. He's
Otis,
thank
Kirk.
you. Thank you, Otis.
Thanks, John. Oh, thanks for having me on, guys.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a great day.
Stay vigilant. April Fool's Day. Don't get fooled.
Don't get fooled.
Didn't it?
Nah, Otis doesn't need that silly advice. Silly
gone.
day like
He's
April
gone.
Fool's.
He's on
You're
down
not
the road.
fooling
on
me.
that. He's on down the road. Hey, it's April Fool's Day today. Don't be fooled when it comes to a diamond. They've got a diamond tier at Blakeman's that will tell you everything you need to know and help you pick exactly what you're looking for. And to do that, they need to know your story. They're going to learn what it's about. They're about marking life's moments. It's not just jewelry, it's the story. Mother's Day is coming up. What a great story that she would have to tell if you shop at Blakeman's. That purple bag is undefeated. Go in there and experience it all at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, Pinnacle Hills Rogers, the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks. What a jewel Otis Kirk is. 8:19, good morning. Do you worry about what any of this is doing to our reputation?
There are times, yes, yes, yes. I do think about it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oakland is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oakland Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Hey folks, Chuck Barrett here, the voice of the Razorbacks. And if you're ready for freedom from glasses or contacts, there's only one name you need to know: McDonald Eye Associates. Whether it's LASIK, clear lens exchange, or advanced cataract surgery, they've got the solution to help you see your best, no matter your age. Doctors Betts and Mengarelli are the real deal, two of the most experienced surgeons anywhere. They've even taken care of my eyes. And now I'm seeing the basketball court crystal clear. I'm so glad I chose McDonald Eye, and you will be too.
I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark. And members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages, a big pool with a snack and beverage bar, tennis and pickleball courts, and they can even book you an exclusive fly fishing trip. There's no initiation fee. And for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. It's Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. It's home away from home. Hey, I'm sorry if this makes too much sense. I am more than happy to hear where I'm off on this.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you? Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamworkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by Teamwork. All right, it's officially tax season, and your local H&R Block is ready to knock it out with you. You can just walk in or grab an appointment, and you're getting 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. That's real people right here in your neighborhood, helping you get it done the right way. Not just now, but year-round. H&R Block. Walk in or book an appointment today.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
For over 25 years, Pro Land Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, their team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you, your realtor, and your loan officer every step of the way. They're independently owned, so the only priority is you. Their relationships with national underwriters allow them to say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com and get a quote today. The Chuck and Bo Show on Demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for The Chuck and Bo Show.
By the way, good morning. We just kind of jumped in, and we're coffee deep. And hey, everybody,
Morning, Bart.
welcome in.
Edward.
I smell the bacon cooking. It's going to be a good day.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
I was thinking during the break, first time I ever talked to Otis Kirk on the phone. I got a phone call. This was way back in the day. Hey, this is Otis Kirk, Arkansas recruiting report. I didn't even know who he was. We had a little phone conversation, and the rest is, as they say, history.
We just had another one.
I know.
Otis said something I'd like to come back to.
Okay.
He said, I think they got a chance to be, pretty good or something like that. And he said, now I'm not saying like 10 wins, but 2-10 last year. I mean, they might win 7 games. And I wrote it down. Would you take 7 wins in football right now? Now, let me.
There's the peanut gallery.
I don't know if anybody else heard that. Can we turn the mic on and maybe just I said.
Would you like to ask the question again?
Could you recreate that?
Would you take 7 wins right now?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How does that work?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
7 wins?
Yeah.
Yes.
So somebody will say,
you're settling for mediocrity.
Yeah, all that crap. And it's like, that's not the standard, but it might be the standard this year. Like, you got to get back to the postseason. You got to get to 6 wins. Like, and to me, that's a big task given where you've been the last year, the complete change, all the things that are happening. I think if you're asking me, would you take 7 wins right now, or would you roll the dice on how the season would play out? I would take the 7 wins right now.
Guys, we've gone 0-8 in conference play 3 times. What standard are we talking about? I mean, seriously, what when people say, well, that's not standard, what standard are you talking about? Have you not seen what it's been like the last decade? I mean, what are you talking about? Of course 7 wins would be a great year. Now, is it like if you have 7 wins one year, is like 4 the next year a great year? Well, no. Nobody wants to take a step backwards, and that's when you start making changes. But, yeah, you go from 2 to 7, that's pretty darn good.
I would say that. I think the other –
Well, and we're acting like it's no big deal. It'll be a big deal if it happens. I mean, you don't go from 2 to 7 just by showing up. You've got to fundamentally change everything you're doing. Everything you're doing has to fundamentally change for you to make that type of improvement in terms of wins in a college football season. And it sounds like they're trying to do that.
So when you go around and you have that conversation with people and you get pushback, it makes you wonder, like, where's the pushback coming from? What makes you think it should be better? The other thing is it's year to year. Like that would be this year. I don't know what the following year should be or could be until, we get through this year. So it's not like everything's just a gradual progression either. Like you win 7 games, you win 8 games, you win 9 games. It doesn't necessarily happen like that. I do believe that you've got to show some progress to get the support you really feel like you need to really try to take it up a notch. They've brought in resources. They've committed resources to football. They brought in a new coach. So let's see what that looks like. Can you establish some sort of baseline with that? Like, you've got to get a foundation and a baseline before you can do anything else.
Arkansas, go back to when Morris was let go and Pittman came in, there was progress that first year. It was evident. You watched them play. They were better. They weren't winning a bunch of games, but they were better. And they weren't able to sustain that. There are a variety of reasons for that, but they were not able to sustain that. I have no doubt. It's just certain as we're sitting here right now, I have no doubt Arkansas will look to be a better football team next year. We'll sit here on this program and we'll talk about how they look like they've been coached. Do you see the things they're doing this year that they didn't do last year? Do you see the way they're hanging on to the football? We'll see that this coming year. I have no doubt about it. The question is going to be, can you sustain that? Can you do it year after year after year? That's where Arkansas has gotten in trouble over the past decade or so. We've had years that were pretty good. We've had years that were filled with promise, and then the promise went unfulfilled, and for a variety of reasons. But I would expect them to be better next year. Generally, when you have a coaching change and you have a cultural change, you are better. You do notice things that were missing before. And we will. I have no doubt that will happen this year. How do you build on that moving forward, though? What does your program become? Not what is this team like? What is this season like? What does your program become? What do you do year after year after year? That is your standard. When you start using terms like standard, that's where your standard starts. We've not been able to consistently do that. We'll see if we can now.
If you want to weigh in, it's 877-377-6963. We're in the middle of spring ball, and we heard from Otis on that. We can hear from you via text or call if you want to jump in here. What to watch? What's on television? Let's get to that. Brought to you by Macadoodles and Guess Who in Bentonville. Macadoodles is founded on customer service. Expectations that exceed what the customer even is looking for. Things you can't find anywhere else. If it's hard to find, go to Macadoodles. You'll likely find it there. If they don't have it, probably nobody does. Competitive pricing, great selection, and again, customer service that makes you feel like you're happy to be there. And if you're looking for something and you need help, you're going to get it. And they're going to help you walk it out to the car. If it's raining, they got an umbrella for you. That's the kind of customer service Roger Gildehouse built that store on and has been doing it for about 30 years now. Macadoodles just north of Pineville, or just in Pineville, north of Bella Vista, and a Guess Who in Bentonville. Bart, what are we watching?
Well, the big thing this weekend, obviously, the Final Four. That gets going on Saturday, 5:09.
Got to wait all day.
On TBS.
First game is who?
Illinois and UConn, followed by Michigan and Arizona. Those games airing on TBS, True TV, or you can stream on HBO Max. So plenty of options.
And you think
to
the
watch.
best two teams are actually playing each other in the semis of the Final Four?
I personally think that, yes.
Who do you, if you had to pick today, who would you just take real quick off the top of your head? UConn, Illinois.
I would take UConn.
Okay.
I would take UConn.
And you're probably going to say Michigan because you have them in your bracket on the other side.
Yes, but no outcome in this year's Final Four would surprise me. I think you can make an argument for anyone that, like, if you tell me Illinois wins the whole thing, I'd be like, yeah.
Illinois will guard you now. They'll guard you.
You tell me UConn wins this whole thing, I'd be like, yeah, okay, checks out. Like, sure, I believe it. So I think it's going to be a couple of really fun games. That Michigan-Arizona game has a chance to be just kind of an all-timer. Those are two elite teams that have been a cut above all year. I think that's going to be an excellent game.
Random question. Anybody have any idea what's going on with the NIT? Is that over? They still playing? Who's around?
Auburn was still in it for a while.
That's a good question. I'm looking right now. It looks like we have the semifinals going Thursday, tomorrow.
Okay, so what to watch tomorrow?
Who's playing?
In the first semifinal, you have the Tulsa Golden Hurricane.
What a run.
Taking on the New Mexico Lobos.
Oh, we know who you're for.
Yeah, what a time.
And then the nightcap, Illinois State and Auburn.
Auburn's
Those games,
in the semifinals. That's
Hinkle
Stephen
Fieldhouse.
Pearl. That's Stephen Pearl.
He's a tournament coach.
He is. You get
Hinkle Fieldhouse.
You know, they've got that Vegas tournaments this weekend, too. Oklahoma's playing in that. That NIL money tournament.
Oh,
they're playing that this weekend in Vegas.
The Crown.
The Crown. That's it. The Crown.
Want to go?
You've got
Sounds like a pretty good time,
okay,
actually.
so that actually starts tonight.
Tonight, okay.
Oklahoma and Colorado play tonight.
Yeah. Big 12 rivalry
Fox
there.
Sports 1.
FS1.
Followed by Baylor and Minnesota.
Oh.
And then also involved in this situation, Stanford, West Virginia, and Rutgers and Creighton.
Okay. All right.
That's it. The Crown.
The Crown's on
Crown.
TV tonight. Who
You
knew?
see the way Edward,
The Crown.
interest was peaked
Yeah.
when Bart said Baylor?
Yeah, Baylor is. I had no idea. Baylor.
It's
Yeah, I
gotta
didn't
be
know
a
that.
big event if Baylor's in it.
I got to go see what the line is on the New Mexico Tulsa game.
Okay. Yeah, look into that. 8:33, Chuck and Bo Show. Good morning. We're a bunch of idiots or what?
Yes, we are. Yes.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Haskell Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Paschal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopaschal.com today to schedule your service. And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Paschal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we were going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more at teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. There's never a good deal good enough with a bad person. Still a bad deal.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
So Bart was taking a little bit of a break from fixing, technical things while you're on the road. And meaning you're not here and you don't have anything to fix. And it was going well until I had an email issue with my inbox.
Yeah.
And, I'm getting texts like, oh, your inbox is full. And, I mean, even the media list, I'm getting, listserv emails. Hey, we're having a problem, from the University of Arkansas. We're having a problem with your email. And so, I did what anybody would do. Yeah, I spent about 10 seconds thinking about it. And I said, hey, Bart, I got a problem. And Bart obviously jumped right on it, but it's pissed him off. I mean, he's angry.
I am angry.
He's upset.
Very upset.
This is a whole different Chevy of Fayetteville situation.
What's happened, Bart?
Well, I've successfully identified the problem, but because Microsoft is and Windows systems are frankly the worst. There appears to be no way to fix the problem, and instead you just get looped into here's how to fix this, and then you click on something and it's like, well, here's how to fix this, and then you click on it's just a circle. I can't get to how to actually fix the thing. Instead, it's just like, here's a help article. Oh, by the way, would you like Copilot to help you with this? No, I don't want your stupid AI helping with this. I just want to fix the problem.
Well, what if you turned it over to AI?
It might my computer might explode.
Oaklawn and Hot Springs is where excitement, luxury, and nonstop action come together, all in one unforgettable destination. The Oaklawn Casino Resort features a 24/7 smoke-free casino with more than 1,500 slot machines, plus blackjack, craps, roulette, along with great dining, live entertainment, and energy that goes all night. When it comes time to relax, check into the luxury hotel, enjoy award-winning restaurants like the Bugler, and unwind at the Astral Spa, Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa. And it's the perfect escape with Hot Springs National Park and beautiful scenic lakes just minutes away. And for sports fans, Oaklawn Sportsbook keeps the action going year-round. Bet on football, basketball, baseball, golf, and more. Even international sports with easy deposits and withdrawals all through America's best sports betting app. Oaklawn is your Hot Springs escape. Plan your visit today at oaklawn.com.
When you're looking for tough, reliable equipment for people you trust, WT Equipment delivers. WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas, and they've built their reputation by carrying the brands you know and depend on. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, and Steel, they have the equipment and implements to get the job done right. Whether you're tackling a big job or everyday work, WT Equipment offers a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance, including compact compact track loaders, skid steers, excavators, and more. Their lots are packed and ready to move with special deals you don't want to miss. Bobcat is the industry leader, tough, reliable, and built to handle any job you throw at. Nobody does light construction or hay and forage better than WT Equipment. Backed by trusted service and support long after the sale. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment location today or log on to WTEquip.com. Tools you trust and people you know.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
That's why I came here, because you can do special things. Coach Sutton did it. Coach Richardson did it. Now let's see if we can do it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
And Bogenpaul hits the first pitch in a deep left field, and that's going to end it. Missouri State wins. One pitch is their fourth home run and a 15-14 final score. Bears empty out of the dugout. They're going to go crazy.
Well, that was quite a game last night. If you were just watching to watch baseball, it was a back and forth.
A softball
affair.
game broke
Jeez. And if you're watching Arkansas because you're like, oh, man, let's see if they can get it going at Missouri State, didn't happen quite like that. Now they go to Auburn, coming off this loss, at number 18 Auburn. Thursday, the first game, 6 o'clock on ESPN2. Fridays at 6 o'clock on the SEC Network Plus, as is Saturday's game at 2 o'clock. This is a series Arkansas really needs to something good to happen.
They need to play well. You know, even in baseball, you can play well and still lose, but they need to play well. And that's important this weekend, just to kind of, again, whether you win 2 games or 3 games or 1 game or whatever, let's play some winning baseball.
Here's Dave Van Horn after the game last night, looking ahead to this road trip.
Yeah, we're leaving after the game tonight. We'll get there late, and we'll have a workout tomorrow and get ready to play an Auburn team that's kind of, I don't know how they've done tonight, but I know they're in the same situation we were in. They had a rough weekend and have a really good opponent on a Tuesday night, I think, on the road, and it's going to be fun.
So what's going on with Arkansas baseball? I think the pitching has been a little bit surprising. The hitting, or lack thereof, the strikeouts have been a little bit surprising. And then you have these moments where it looks more like you expect it to look.
I think it's timeliness is a big part of it. And I'll use Kozel as an example. The narrative has been, well, Kozel, he's not hitting. Well, he was hitting 333 going into the game last night. That ain't bad.
Hit a grand slam.
But it's so much of it is timeliness there. Now, there are good teams out there that are losing midweek games. I mean, there just are. And Arkansas has been one of them. And there were other good teams that lost midweek games last night. But look, they played 9 conference ball games. There's 21 left. It's early still, but not as early as it was. So, you need to start winning some games if you're going to be in the hunt. I wondered how they would handle the travel. I didn't think they'd come back last night and then fly to Auburn today. Evidently, they flew last night, and they'll practice there today. And that's the way you normally handle it. You have a practice at the ballpark the day before you play. You just got to keep plugging. Baseball is a strange game. I mean, sometimes a blue pit to the outfield can change the next month. I mean, it's just weird that way. I've seen it happen. You guys have too. But clearly they've got some issues right now. But they've had issues before and they fought through them. You just hope that they're able to do that this time.
Still ranked at the moment.
Yeah, they are.
They need to win some games to stay there. Damian Ruiz is out for the
and that hurts.
Is out for the month, for a month.
I just think there's certain plays when you talk about winning baseball, running the bases well. If you've got a double play ball, don't bobble it and just get one out. Just different things, just little things that come up in a game. They're just not quite hitting on those cylinders
misplayed
right
some
now.
fly balls.
Yeah.
Just little things that turn into really big things.
If you remember early in the season, the very first series down in Texas, we talked about what are you looking for, and we talked about how can they just make the routine play. You're coming out of the gate. Can you avoid giving the team extra outs, the other team extra outs? I think that's one of the big things in college baseball. can you avoid giving the other team extra outs? They've not always been able to do that, and they've walked a lot of guys. And that means lots of times you give up runs.
If you're looking for a place to watch the games, you can do it at Walk-On's. More than 60 televisions at every Walk-On's location. Food's made from scratch. Great food. They've got great wings. The chicken tenders are awesome. But, man, they've got so much more than that. They've even got a ribeye there, a mango tuna salad. I mean, it's an expansive menu, and it's all made from scratch. It's all great. A lot of beers on tap. Ask about Flight by Yuengling. Just 95 calories, brewed from America's oldest brewery. They've got it on draft. You can also get Flight at the store or other restaurants. Just make sure you ask for it. It's Flight by Yuengling, 95 calories, tastes like a Yuengling, but it's a light beer. 8:43, Chuck and Bo Show. It is April Fool's Day. Bart?
Stay vigilant.
Stay vigilant, my friends. I mean, look, this is what we do. We heal the hurting. We touch the hearts. We talk about the things that matter to people.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
If you've even been thinking about upgrading your ride, now's the time to check out Chevy of Fayetteville. They've got a huge selection of new Chevy trucks and SUVs ready to test drive today. Right now, you can find new Chevy Colorado crew cabs for under $30,000 and unbeatable savings on Chevy Silverados and Traverses with big discounts starting at $9,000 off. Great selection, big savings, and a team that's been serving our community for over 25 years. Go see Chris, Mark, Denver, and the team at Chevy of Fayetteville.
Flight by Yuengling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yuengling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Are you looking for tough, reliable equipment from people you can trust? WT Equipment is your local family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And yep, they're big-time Hawk fans too. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, Steel, and more. They carry the brands you know and trust to get the job done. Whether it's equipment or implements, WT Equipment has the tools you need, including a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment today.
Arkansas fans know that some things are just timeless, like a spring afternoon at Baum Walker or the roar you only hear at Bud Walton. Our friends at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry believe your milestone should be just as enduring as the Razorback spirit. They've spent over 35 years helping fans celebrate their big moments right here in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're marking a graduation, an anniversary, or just a big Saturday in the SEC, let their teams help you find that perfect piece. This spring, go big, go bold, and go to Blakeman's in the heart of Pinnacle Hills.
When it comes to sports and work, we all understand preparation, performance, and recovery. And that's exactly how the Sweat No Edge works. I'm in the program myself. I've told you about it before. It's designed for men who want to stay competitive as they age with hormone therapy for low testosterone, peptide therapy, metabolic testing, in-body scans, weight loss, and so much more. If you want to feel like you once did, get the free consultation. Log on to sweatnomcosmetic.com or just search the Sweat No Edge.
Interviews, highlights, behind-the-scenes access, and so much more. Varsity Vibe is your go-to for high school athletics in Arkansas. Learn the stories of coaches and players in our Varsity Vibe podcast. See the biggest plays and the best performances highlighted on our social media platforms. And if newsletters are more your style, we've got that too. High school sports at your fingertips. Varsity Vibe, elevating the game.
Hold on, guys. I'm on the Chuck and Bo Show. Hold on.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Paschal Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Paschal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopaschal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Paschal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acura, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you're going to know who you are, going to know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
Arthur is in Vermont. Hogs play tonight. Arthur, good morning.
Good morning. I'm owning the day, but I can't really say I'm happy about it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
849 877-377-6963. We've put the number out there. 7 wins would be a fantastic football season today.
I'd take it.
We'd take it right
I'd
now.
take it. Edward would too.
Otis, Edward took it. He's on it. What's the total for Arkansas for the?
Have they done that yet?
For the upcoming football season?
I think we do have some of that. Let me pull it up here on the FanDuel.
It's never
Sports
too early to
app,
speculate.
Powered by Oaklawn. Let's see. Give me just a second.
While
Talk
you're
about
doing
something.
that, well, I will. I'll tell you that Oaklawn has live racing through May 2nd, and we're going to be there next Friday doing the show on April 10th. I can't believe we're in April already. This is just like, it seems like, we say this all the time, but it seems like 2026 is just like cruising.
February and March, and part of it's basketball, but I mean, for me, they're just like poof, it's over.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got basically a month from today of live racing continuing at Oaklawn. So if you haven't been to Oaklawn's Casino Resort and Racetrack, I mean, you are missing out on an amazing experience. If you haven't been to Oaklawn in the last couple of years, you haven't been to Oaklawn. The resort has really added so much to the experience there. That includes all of Hot Springs, not just Oaklawn. But Oaklawn, it's happening right now every weekend, and they've got the event center there. Concerts coming up. Go to oaklawn.com. Check out who's performing and when. Rick Springfield will be there Friday, May 2nd. Come join the fun at Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas's only casino resort. Paul's in Little Rock. Before we go to him, we will hear from you, Bart.
What's the over/under?
4.5 is the total.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is plus 120 to the over.
Okay.
So Arkansas favored to win 4 or fewer games this year.
Gotcha.
That's what it's set at. Yeah. So
Well, that's what the betting line tells me. It's minus 148 to the under. So it costs you a little something to play the under.
So yeah.
They said 4.5.
Low expectation.
Yeah.
Low expectation from Vegas. So, yeah, what you say about low expectations? Easy to surprise
But
people.
40.5-point favorite in the opener against North Alabama.
It's a lot of points.
North Alabama. You can take that one. Like, you'll take that for the opener. Paul in Little Rock. Paul, good morning.
Good morning. Years ago, Eddie Sutton lost in the Final Four. And back then, they had a consolation game. And in the consolation game, Delph hit a buzzer to beat Notre Dame.
That's actually Ron Brewer. It's actually Ron Brewer, but
was it Brewer?
Yeah,
okay.
It was Brewer top of the circle.
Okay, the next day, the student paper had a headline: Brewer suddenly elected governor. And I swear, I said what? But it was great.
That was an April Fool's joke.
Yes.
Yeah, how about that?
Huh. Yeah, that's a mic drop. Yeah, with a joke like that, you got to drop the mic.
Was it? Was it a mic drop?
Well,
I'm not.
It was to Paul. I remember that game.
There's a lot to unpack about what just happened.
Did he change the headline like mid-call after you corrected who made the shot?
Yes. Yes, he did. He did.
Like when he called at the beginning, was it Delph elected governor?
I think that's what he was going to say, but then he changed midstream.
He adapted.
Yeah. I remember, Bill Lambier played for that Notre Dame team, if I'm not mistaken. That's been a long time ago.
Bill Lambier played at Notre Dame?
Yeah. Bill Lambier played at Notre Dame.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that guy was dirty, man.
He was.
Ooh. Dirtiest player.
I think it was Ron Brewer. Somebody's calling in. I'm paranoid now.
Did you get it wrong?
No, I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure it was Brewer. In fact, I'm 99.9%.
What year was that?
It would have been 78. 78. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was like 48 years ago.
Yeah. I think they had one more year of consolation game, and then they scrapped it. Sutton and Digger Phelps did not want to play the game that night. But, because, you think about it, you've lost in the semifinals. And back then, they played a consolation game before the championship
It
game.
was Ron Brewer who hit a buzzer-beating shot from the top of the circle.
Yeah.
To send the Razorbacks past Notre Dame 71-69.
Bill in Springdale, quickly. Bill, good morning.
You bet. Quick April Fool's story. I was working with Rick Schaefer in the SID office around 1990. It was April Fool's Day, and back then we did a daily Razorback sports roundup with a local radio station, and I did the Razorbacks play this week, and and today the Razorbacks announced that they were going to the SEC from the Southwest Conference. And for Razorback Report on April Fool's, this is Bill Rogers. I hung up, didn't think anything about it. The next day, Bill Gray, who just passed away, called me to his office, which was very unusual. He said, I don't ever want you doing that again. That's not funny, and we don't make jokes when we do Razorback Reports. 2 years later, we announced we go to the SEC. I didn't know anything about it. I'll always wonder if Bill knew about it.
He probably did. That's good.
1st.
That's good.
Thanks for
That's
sharing
good.
that. That's
Thanks,
fun.
Bill.
Yeah, like we were saying to start the show, in today's world, there's so many things that happen
know.
that you can't believe, and there's so much fake news that you do believe. So good luck with
Stay
April
vigilant.
Fools. Have a great April Fools Razorback Wednesday.
Great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acura's, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location.